Hey, it's Peyton with Rule Playing Pub Radio. We're playing Base Raiders Gate 9, session something. We took a little break. In the last session, the players went to the library, which was a extra dimensional pocket universe that held the memories of 3 dead alien races and countless humans and some other beings. And things happen of a nature.
Many things happen.
American Pharaoh is currently recovering from addiction to memory because it is actually an existential, in a civilization ending trap because everyone gets addicted to absorbing the memories of, everybody.
There was also the moral issues that he had, moral and ethical issues.
Yeah.
So now he's Lord of the Bunnies.
Yeah, for now.
Waiting for someone to sit on his head.
Because Caleb, the player's not here. Gada is also having to deal with personal issues as she has freed the nameless death god, alien death god. She still has her powers, but the death god
is come back to bother us again.
Well, that's possible. It's
a hypothesis.
It is a hypothesis. That hypothesis will be tested in this campaign.
If you drop better breadcrumbs.
No. If we just try to break open a lot more plot, I think we can actually overwhelm Ross, and he'll never remember to bring it back around.
Yeah, that probably already happened.
Or you know, I can't tell which is just shooting things into the sun.
Okay.
I do remember that. Oh yeah, Ross remembered that. You shot one of the resurrected ideal hero Periton into the sun. Good job. It doesn't matter.
Great.
I'm all for it.
It happened, and you're still in the comments.
Yeah.
No, look at you're willing to sell out your own.
Who has 2 thumbs and is going to pass the buck when that check comes due?
Yeah.
This guy.
I'm just saying we all got on
He
the
has 2 thumbs pointed at him and will be the recipient of said buck passing.
So
We're all on the ideal shit list.
Wait for it. That guy.
well, that will be a fun bridge to cross. So we do have 3 major plots going on right now.
While it's on fire.
Yeah, while it's on fire. Bill's character Jeff trying to become the trustee of the Night Ranger Fortune in order to save his company. Chonk. Chonk. So he knows he has a lead in that in Idealville, small town. I think it was Nevada or Arizona.
It was New Mexico.
Yeah.
New Mexico, sorry.
No.
It was Arizona because we talked about truth or consequences.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
Arizona. All right. I knew it was in the Southwest. I knew it was in the desert area.
Those 2 states are interchangeable.
I will take any opportunity to do something in New Mexico.
So then Aaron's character.
I was also burned by knowledge too. Memory.
Vincent, I believe.
Yes, Vincent.
Vincent needs to fix his psychic nanotech. And in order to do that, he needs the manual, the documentation for the Psychic Nanotech Hive, which he's found there is a copy of it at the Warbot Arena, which is the basically a gladiatorial deathmatch palace kind of thing with Warbot. That's where Warbot 555 came from. Yeah. It will not go willingly under any circumstances, but he tells you where it is and how to access it.
I feel like this is relevant to your character in ways I'm not sure I understand yet.
That looks about right.
Ivan is just, getting by best he can.
He did a thing last time.
He did a thing.
He's really reconsidering his life choices on some level.
Yeah,
so
fair enough. And then Dr. Saul, he is fugitive, but he has figured out he can learn more about Logos by going to a ideal base on Mars, which is where they experimented with science and magic. The problem is, of course, he knows where it is on Mars. Problem is getting to Mars because Mars. He does know that both the other 2 bases, the Idealville and the Warbot Arena, would have access to ideal teleportation technology somewhere.
Thus Mars.
That would lead to Mars. But you do not have access to a teleportation device or spaceship at this time. So Spaceship. So you could solve one problem and then get to your problem, or you could just, no, screw that, I want to go buy a teleporter in the black market, which would definitely be expensive and probably lead you to one of the 2 adventures I did prepare tonight, because I do not have, anyways, I have limitations as a GM. I will.
Well, it's like this day, you're like a day and a half away from Gen Con trip.
Somebody excerpt that for the Ross Payton soundboard.
Yes, Gen Con.
Not that. Other things.
So you're all back at the brass door. You're chilling. Warbot 555 has gotten bored of Dreamcast. Is currently on and then Xbox 360. playing the broiest of bro games.
Broforce?
No, they don't have that.
Call of Duty.
60. Yes, Call of Duty, Blops 2 or whatever.
We did pick up some loot, by the way.
That means Black Ops.
We picked up
Yes, you
Scepter, 3 links, and 6 books.
Yeah, you could try and find. You could dump it at I think
I believe
a third of the cost or half of the cost. Yeah, 'cause
Bill
you
was
have-
claiming the well, in this case
Well,
specifically,
yeah.
Frankel was claiming the Scepter.
Well,
Depending on
Scepter-
whether I can figure it out or
The
not.
Scepter is currently a plot device. Scepter is basically a green. Is an energy construct, not totally a green lantern, because that would be a
Scepter.
and knows how I'm not going just. Right now.
Figuring out what that would be a goal to figure out how to use it. You could dump it.
Could integrate it into the psycho nanotech. Use the energy of the blue scepter to continually feed your psychic nanotech.
Yeah, but it's currently locked. It
No,
doesn't-
I'm taking care of that for the world building. I can power
the person
it
who
for
was using it
nanotech.
got away, went back through their own teleporter from the library. So
Was
you
that
don't-
after I brutally embarrassed him and gave him that Uber wedgie?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
but he would be the one who knows how to work. And
So I mean,
you
I
didn't
guess we can
capture-
find him and threaten him again.
Yeah.
If I just held the cat over my face.
But yeah, I really need to see about the Warbot arenas just so we can try to figure out how to get.
Yeah, you guys talk about which one of the two. You have 2 base leads right now. Well, 3, but 2 of them are immediately accessible. One of which is not accessible at all because it's on another planet.
Mars.
Yeah. I really do want to emphasize Mars.
Mars.
With
is
Lincoln.
far away, and a goddess teleportation does not go that far.
anymore.
No, it only went. It only the moon was about as far as it could go, even with the Death God juicing it. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, what do you guys want to do? Or is there any business you want to take care of? Like, what are you guys doing after you get back? Just kind of chilling out, maybe calling the family, or no?
Yeah, let's not do that this time.
Okay.
Rest up a little bit, and then,
Caleb's not here to make it good.
Oh, yeah,
You guys all did great, but I
Caleb
also
sells
don't
it.
want. No, we don't need to do it every session.
Yeah, that's true.
we can try to sell the links in the books.
Yeah.
Did I give you point values for those?
No, yeah, I just wrote down a scepter, 3 links, and 6
The
books.
scepter, you don't have any idea
Yeah,
how
so
much that's worth.
I wrote down what we got. So.
The other stuff from the library, I would say I think I might have put it down. Let's take a look about it.
Jupiter.
You didn't take any echoes. You didn't take any of the memories themselves. But you did. So you have how many links?
3 links. So what are the books that you grabbed? Are those not?
Oh, those are. Oh, you did grab books.
Yeah, we grabbed 6.
6 books. Okay.
Because I was having my cadre of retired villains grab as much as crap as they could. And they probably sold some of it off for themselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Who are you contacting to find out how much they're worth?
I don't know.
Or do you have any skills that would appraise them?
I have actually I have contacts.
Actually, no. You have technology, right?
I've got technology at 1.
You could try and identify, figure out how much they'd be worth.
Or you know who'd be really good for that with like advanced technology skills, or is it only applicable to certain things?
Jeff's character?
Frankel?
Jeff?
What?
Yeah. Frankel?
I'm awake. What?
Would your tech
Wasn't
skill
doing
apply
something.
to appraising alien nanotech?
I don't know.
It's not
Would
nanotech.
my
Alien-
tech skill apply to appraising
What's your
alien
technology?
tech? 5?
What tier?
It's just Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could definitely make a roll.
Is there a pencil laying around somewhere? Just do that.
Yeah, I put them all on the little white. I'm sorry.
Move.
No, Bill gave me two. I tried to have a couple.
Fine.
Anyways.
I was already.
It's
No.
That
I
was
forgot to put them back on the table. I took
that
them
was
off
a
of the
Brian
floor.
Blessed shout, not an actual
Okay,
one.
alright. Then it's all. Alright.
We
Make a
didn't
roll.
shatter a wall though.
Well, I'm only human. 4.
Okay.
For well, 2 things come to mind. One, you even want to sell this because the one thing you do know about this stuff is that it ended 3 species.
Yeah.
And is incredibly dangerous.
But how much could we get for it?
Okay. 2, you realize probably on the black market, if you just dumped it to your I'll buy it at a high price guy, Steve, we'll just say, the books each would probably be worth, he would probably buy them for 10 loot each, and then the links he'd buy for 20 loot each.
How possible would it be to disassemble the links?
You couldn't with what you have right now. You don't have access
So too magical
workshop
or alien in nature.
like a super sciencey workshop.
Yeah.
You don't have access to any of that
Like
stuff.
the
I need a
Warbot
super
arena?
science solder gun.
You don't have that?
Right.
Yeah, you don't. So you can't.
Exactly.
So yeah, the Warbot Arena would have that. Idealville would probably have that because there's probably some sort of ideal safe house or base there.
You know, it occurs to me maybe we shouldn't sell these and in the world. Let's wait until we can actually get into like 4 figures before we do that.
All right.
All right, you can.
What?
By that time we can figure out how to utilize it anyways.
Yeah, that actually could be a goal. You know, people are accessing that. Remember, there's the memory recovery network, and they're probably going to tell more people about it. More and more people are going to stream in there, get addicted until and they're going to bring the tech back. Other people are probably going to bring the tech back.
I really wish Caleb hadn't escaped. I'd have burned that place to the ground. I had it planned.
You don't know if you can. Remember, there's some sort of defense mechanism there.
I'd have tried.
So
that would be a goal. Try and figure it out. Hey, maybe you could take the Doomsday seed and hope that you can cut off access to it.
that's going in my nano belly.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work out.
But
great.
you could just eat corn.
You own all
We have
of it.
all of it.
Apparently.
They keep making more.
I know.
They keep making more. Please help me get rid of the corn. Do you know in the time you just been staring at me? More corn. In the time it took me to say that, more corn.
Don't you also own it conceptually, not just physically?
Now
Like,
we're
we're
In the
not
time it took you to ask me that,
Now we're
Jeff,
talking
Jeff,
just maize or other varieties.
It's 100 bushels a second.
Jeff. I
Per second.
I have to tell you
Yeah,
something.
that's
I don't
a
know
lot.
if the nanobots changed this. I couldn't digest it.
You can't digest it. You can't digest
we'll
it.
figure out a way to make it all into syrup.
Cream corn.
You can be the one person who benefits from high fructose corn syrup.
Hey-oh.
Anyway,
I appreciate that.
end scene. Good job.
Bill gets a fake one.
Yeah,
So what?
Obligatory, yes. Obligatory RPPR reference.
God damn that card. Anyway, so
G.I. Joe.
Aaron, you're the one talking about putting the seed in your belly.
I wasn't going to touch that one.
Oh.
it got sad and
Space
weird.
Raiders. Buy my book. All right.
Anyway,
Make your own blowjob jokes with Space Raiders.
So what is the one to the vote? We have Idealville, which has the possibility, like I said, with getting the other information that we're looking for, or the Warbot Arena. So,
I mean, you can do both. There's no rush to do.
Which one would get me to Mars and faster so I can indulge in my new addiction to knowledge?
Either one would. You just don't know, and you don't know which one would be faster. Either one would have. Either one, it sounds like they have access to ideal technology, which is what you
So
need.
I don't know which one is faster. Who wants to push their agenda and convince me it's faster?
Okay, you know what's not fast? Fighting. You know where you're going to find a lot of fighting? The place with the warbots.
I'm right here.
So,
Well, excluding you.
Okay.
I mean,
You're the exception that proves the rule.
well, also,
that's not what that means.
Well, you're inside. Well,
Actually, it does because it tests the rule. That's what proving means. Like it's a proving ground.
Yeah.
So
555. You basically told us that you have. It's like that you have insider knowledge of that, so you would be able to get us around there.
Wait.
Or-
Is
No.
there gambling here? Is there gambling there?
yes.
There's
You have insider knowledge with a gambling place.
No. Well.
Oh, fuck yeah!
He's in. We're good.
I haven't been there in years, but that was one of the main attractions. To have decadent, rich millionaires and billionaires watch superhumans fight warbots.
decadent, rich, millionaire,
And also-
billionaire robots?
Well, billionaires watching superhumans fight robots, or billionaires piloting suits through virtual reality fighting superhumans.
Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2?
Wait, isn't that where they
yes.
used to have the Trout Master
Paul
fighting?
Cop, Mall
No,
Blart
it's
2?
in like Montana. It's far.
Blart, Paul Cop 2?
He's making words. I don't like these words.
Okay.
He's
so,
trying to do some reverse hack my brain. Stop it.
Yes, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is a basilisk hack. We're a serious group tonight. I'm helping.
Yeah, because Space Raiders is a serious game.
So there's still a town. I mean,
I'm hopped up on sugar.
are there any opportunities like that at this other town?
Serious house on a serious earth.
I'm sorry, what?
This other town, I mean, are there other opportunities? Or, I mean...
Well, it's connected. You do know it's connected to the whole, essentially, money laundering scheme that is funding the Chonk Corporation.
Also, I mean, think about it. It's called Idealville, so obviously it's got some sort of Eisenhower era, good old-fashioned Americana aspect, but also all those fucking ideal fucks. So there's a secret underbelly of graft. Even if people aren't there anymore, there's still shit to rip off.
There are still people there. You can Google it. There's still a population.
Oh, all right. Did you ever see that movie Pleasantville? I mean,
Yeah, you
that's,
guys can-
that's the sort of...
Yeah, that was showing one afternoon.
Okay. Academics to look it up?
Sure.
Okay.
All I'm saying is there are interesting ways to bring color to the world without masturbating.
I was going to say, by opportunities, you do realize...
Stop fishing for fate points. You only get one per scene, all right?
By opportunities,
sorry.
I was meaning, are you cool if we take advantage of this place?
Have you met me?
Well, you did spend a lot of time flying and playing music, and then I was kind of into painting for a while,
How
All right, you got a 3. Vince got a 3, right?
Yes.
All right.
So,
it's actually doing very well. Its population is growing. It's currently it doubled from 250 to 500 in the last year. And they have a growing mining business that's very eco-friendly, apparently.
Mining.
So they're
digging up
It's a
bases.
success. It's one of the post Ragnarok success stories. They're even keeping the name Idealville because the heroes are missing. They probably gave their lives to save us all, is what the mayor says. So they should be remembered, even if everyone else is blaming them for their problems. We're just fine the way things are.
what's the name of the mayor of this place?
I don't know. What is it?
Let's see.
Dana.
Chet Dana.
Chet Dana. Okay.
Not Dana McGee.
I wanted to get the most douchey name I could.
All right, Chet Dana. Yeah.
We have to. I think don't we
His
already
brother
have a
Chad
I don't know.
runs a very successful gym that is thinking about franchising. It's called 180X.
I hate him already.
Yeah, so Chad is very proud of his brother Chad.
Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah.
No, and I'm okay with
So yeah, that's Idealville.
All right,
In
so
Arizona.
Okay.
You don't have to tell. Yeah, God is gone, so you can't even teleport that far. You're going to have to
hit the road.
Fucking drive.
Road Trip
So-
by Ross Payton.
Okay, so it's like we do have Pleasantville off that. Are we willing to actually split up to have 2 of us and
I demand
Warbot
we
go
stop at
to the
Sucrose Park.
arena and then?
I'm not going to the arena. No.
Oh, you're not going to help
already-
us place bets there?
No. I will tell you remotely.
Why are we still talking about this? I thought we
Okay,
settled
well,
on Idealville.
well, we might need your
Did we?
help
I don't
outside of it.
know.
Would it be possible
Where?
for you to set
I
up
was just
outside
telling
while we
lies
go
to
in?
people
No.
until they
I'm not going in the same
agreed
state.
with my thing or decided
Montana
to do
is
You're the
something
first one to
else.
hop on that, so I'm with you on Idealville.
What's going to erase my brain? If I get too close, they'll override my operating whatever you call it, and
Your operating system.
yeah, that thing, and they'll control me, and then they'll send me back in the factory and reset my memory.
Jeff, would it be possible for you to write something, use aesthetic to write something to block any incoming signals for an override?
Pretty certain.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty certain that the whole point is that we figure out how to do it on our own without the NPC waving his hands and unlocking all the doors for us.
I'll give you the key. I'll tell you how the password to get it. Here, there is a dongle. Yeah, I guess it's what it's called. He rips it out and said, "Here, you use throw." He throws it at you. Just push that at the door and it'll open. Bring it back too. I need to wire it on. I look weird without it.
You don't look weird. So.
Just put a coat hanger in it, you'll be fine.
As the actor said to Bishop.
So wait, to the bishop? That is anyways, so
Victorian era, that's what she said.
okay. He doesn't want to go. Because he has a seemingly justified fear of his,
So who's up for a road trip to Montana?
So you're voting for that. You're voting for Idealville.
Naturally.
Bill was the first to try to convince me on something, so Idealville for me.
That's 2.
I'm going to be against splitting up, and here's why. Every time somebody says, let's split the group in half, what happens? Somebody gets
Plot. Delicious, delicious plot.
You're also going to be in different states. That's going to be dumb.
We're just going to be too far away from each other to even bother helping.
Yeah,
towards the end.
that crazy lady's not here, is she?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That honestly might be you.
So let's just hit Idealville. They
Yeah.
probably got a few good banks.
There's normal people there, so, try not to kill them, or... You're probably scarier than all that.
Well, I can't really wander around there.
Well, you could put on a scarf.
Listen,
Have you looked at me? I'm a bird. I look like a burning ball of plasma.
Vincent.
Oh, you look human. You got
You just look very
appendages.
stable.
Vincent, just follow my list. Make like one of those people at those conventions, and just say you're always in character.
I'm not in
You're a
Guar.
nanotech other
Wait, there's a con going on by at a nearby town. You could just say you were going to that one and got lost.
Perfect.
It's a Akagi Con. It's because that's the most popular anime series right now. So that's what it's all about. Akagi anime series about a guy who plays mahjong. It's really good.
This is truly your universe.
I was really going to be sad, and then I wasn't really sad.
Yeah, so you could go pretend to be an Akagi cosplayer. Look, there's a character who looks just like you. There's a guy who plays mahjong and drains blood from people who lose at mahjong against him. The blood draining machines.
Is really constantly on fire.
No, you actually look more silvery, like cyborgy. Like, yeah, I would imagine. Because if you were plasma, you would be
fine,
setting
but-
your clothes on fire.
That's
You
true.
ju-
And the bar.
Yeah.
You'd be fucking up my bar.
No, that's fine. But that's any case. But
I imagine you to be a little like Deathclock, the Marvel character.
Deathlock.
Deathlock, yeah, sorry.
Deathlock is the
Okay,
the
because
metal
I
man.
mean, I would totally play Deathclock in this
Oh, yes. That could work.
We just do
Yeah,
things.
if we just want a table flip and take a half-hour re-roll and do that,
Guys, let's fucking go!
You realize Tom will kill us.
What do you mean booze ain't food?
no, I get to call dibs on Murderface because William Murderface.
Yeah, so you can't. You clearly don't look human. You look all cyborgy. But yeah, if you that's the thing is you could hide in the vehicle. If somebody makes a skill check, they could disguise you. You could, if you have resources, you could spend money on a disguise kit. You could like ask the guy for something if you have any loot.
Well, or I could see if I could
Those
actually
patches
see
will
if-
still work on you, so you could get one of those. I think there's a chameleon patch.
Probably
You
if I
can get a
don't-
bunch of cheap little bits and bobs to glue onto your actual parts so that the rest of it looks cheaper, like bad cosplay.
Yeah, put some gears on it. You'll be steampunk.
Exactly. And
we're brown.
Yeah, there is.
Goggles.
How much? Do you have any loot points, Aaron?
No, I don't. So.
okay.
Well, actually, let me see. No, I don't. So from last time,
Was it like hoarding mine or something?
No, Aaron deliberately refused one thing of like 30
2 games ago. So
and I don't think he's
Oh, and
been.
we haven't refreshed yet.
You've refreshed your fate points.
Luke doesn't refresh.
But chameleon patches are 20 loot normally, so you could get one that makes you look. It creates an illusionary field around you, allowing you to look human, or it allows you to blend in with your environment. So, and it lasts 6 hours.
okay.
So you could get that, and you could be there for 6 hours, and then you could go all predator on it. You could with it.
Okay, so
Or you could just go predator all the time.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be. Yeah, so that's one solution. If somebody wants to buy that for him, you have his.
I'm not 12, so
I'm out of loot.
yeah, and I won't there. So I'll just kind of stick to the van and stick to my story, and hopefully presence will give me.
If
enough.
anybody else has any appropriate skills, that could be used.
I mean, I have
I
presence
can only think
and
of like
deceit
if you
and
summon some of your guys to.
contact.
Can I technology him?
That would allow for the steampunk. That would be gluing gears on it.
All right, Aaron,
Alright.
are you ready to become steampunk?
What are you doing with that hot glue gun?
Deceit. Does anyone have deceit? Because that has the disguise trapping. In it.
I have deceit at +3.
So yeah, you've had some acting classes. You've had some theater experience. You could do some theatrical makeup. on him. No, you should roll at the scene. Like you could do it for for a trip over. Yeah, what'd you get?
3.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, from a distance, you would look normal. Like if somebody's interacting with you, they get a roll against you, and a detailed examination would. And if you use your powers, obviously, would ruin the disguise.
As I suddenly will probably look like the 84 turtles in their trench coat disguises.
That's basically it.
Okay, what's going to help you is the fact that I am bringing some of the crew along, and they're already just kind of funny. So.
Well, they can wear normal clothing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Could, but would they?
They would, because you always wear civilian. Come on, kid, you always got to wear civvies when you're going in disguise, incognito.
When you're in casing mode, you wear civvies.
Yeah.
So
they're wearing 1950s, leisure.
Or just don't put your mask on.
No, like their belt is up like on the rib cage and
so they're alter caucus.
Yeah.
they're just doing it. They're old school, you know.
All right, so you guys are heading to Idealville.
Wasting away.
You can.
Idealville.
Are you all driving in just a big car?
I've got the van.
All right, you got a
What?
van.
Oh, what? We don't have like a late 80s Buick?
I've got more people than that.
Late 80s Buick.
I don't care if it's a Lincoln Town car.
He's probably got like 4 or 5 people with him alone.
I used to drive one of those.
I know. So you can get 8 people in there
Do you really
without a lot of
want? Do you really want like 4 or 5 like old criminals that have been eating in Heritage Cafeteria?
That's why you put it in the painting in the trunk, and we're good.
No matter what we do, the place is going to smell like Bengay after 2 hours. So,
All right.
I'm not going to insist on a hoopty car.
Fine, I'll
would've
put
been
the
fun.
painting in the trunk.
I said I wasn't going to
Okay.
insist.
Okay, so yeah, well, you can take 2 vehicles too. I mean, like getting an extra car is not that out of the way. Does anybody have drive as a skill?
I do.
Okay, yeah. See, you have a car.
Can Logos drive?
You can magically make him drive. You can actually have him summon a magical vehicle.
Oh god, this is gonna be the gnome drive all over again.
Maybe. Yeah, if you want to use that for this scene.
No, I'm good.
Is one of my guys a wheelman?
Yeah.
His name's actually Legs, though.
Why not?
He has a
Likes
you get a
McKenzie.
van.
Likes McKenzie.
So
All
some of you are driving with Jeff. Some of you are driving in the van.
I'm not just
Heading to Arizona. Let's see here. So yeah, you're heading there. Everyone's going kind of fine at first. The radio talks about the recent prison break that happened in Wyoming.
Are we only getting AM apparently? We're only getting AM apparently.
Coast to coast, man.
Yeah.
Got to keep up on the base rating news.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
You know it. You know it's right. Like that would be the secret communication network of
The
base
one
ratings.
universe where it actually came true.
Actually, Art Bell's like a respected news commentator in this because they like everything he says is true. There really are.
And then a time
reptiloids.
traveler showed up. Yep, pretty much.
Oh, well.
So,
Fellow Americans.
as you're traveling, you guys can all give me a awareness
Limbaugh
check.
base raider in this universe.
Huh?
Is Rush Limbaugh base raider in this universe?
There is no wrestling in this universe because
There's
they're
only
superheroes, so they wouldn't put up that.
What are we rolling? Okay.
Okay, +1 at superhuman.
Okay.
So there's like rocks outside, I guess.
There is a sky.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
exists.
I'm
No.
not entirely sure.
I'm
on that one.
enjoying a road trip.
All right.
So you're baked.
Not that bad now.
Well,
Just a little.
I got some of that Mary Jane. You want some? It's vintage.
How about some tea?
Yeah.
Well, like Earl
That
Grey.
movie-
No. Tea.
I got it at Woodstock.
So, have you,
Be careful though. You don't want to smoke 2 whole marijuana.
Actually,
have you seen the Reefer Madness? You'll run everybody
if
over.
they could take the Lotus out of the painting, that'd be automatic.
Yeah. Well, you two noticed.
Look on my work, see mighty.
All right,
Despair.
yeah, all right. As you're driving towards the southwest, you do see occasionally there's one homeless person who looks very unusual. In fact, you both
Once every
recognize
5 miles.
that one is clearly not human. He looks like a Ludian hiding under a trench coat, and he's wanting to go. Well, he's pointing in the wrong direction because he wants to go to Chicago, but he's on the south side of the freeway, so he's obviously turned around.
Ross, is he a particular Ludian? Or is he just eluding?
He looks familiar for these two. Like, maybe...
Well, I don't want to be racist and say they all look the same.
The two particulars are...
That wouldn't be
they're the people
racist. That'd be speciesist.
They were the ones in the parking garage, and they were
Which is
also
probably
the
fine.
ones that,
That's-
out of character,
no.
played in the actual Prison Break.
I was a lawyer.
It might be one of those. You want to pull over and pick him up?
Sure, he can't be like a slasher, and we end up playing Base Raider slasher flick.
I mean, there is a slasher villain in this, but you pick him up.
Hey, buddy. So, you know... Well,
Oh God, it's you, son of bitches.
wait. Sorry, you're going to have to narrow it down.
Oh, it's me.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the one I traded my coat to?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Irvin.
Irvin,
That's my
that's
human name, right? Earth name.
No, Irvin, good to see you again.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
You seem a bit far from where we last
Yeah, I
time.
know. I was trying to get back to Chicago. Is that where you guys are heading? You guys coming back from a base job?
No, that's not how roads and directions work. You
What?
were on the
Oh.
southbound side.
God damn, your magnetic fields are so goddamn weird. I swear to God, you guys haven't even reversed engineered. Like your geoengineering skills are terrible.
There's a sign right there that says St. Louis, the direction you were
Oh
going.
wait, what? Oh, is that what that meant? I thought,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Reading is fundamental.
Oh, cool. I was trying to get there before the big shindig got kicked off.
What's that now?
What?
In Chicago. Oh, it's a couple weeks from now, but yeah. The underground's trying to make a big push for civil rights. For they think they finally got a way to, do the whole thing.
Really?
Get me and other people like me civil rights. They won't reveal the details, but there's going to be a big push in Chicago because that's where all the hardliners are. Because some people keeps, and most base raiders have the common sense not to do all this stuff in public and mass view and blow up sculptures and stuff like that.
Yeah, those guys are dicks.
I know that was you guys. I know the mummy. Wait, the mummy person isn't here, right?
No,
Okay,
no,
good,
no,
thank God.
he's not.
Tell me about it.
It's he. I thought it was a she.
It's confusing.
It's fluid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gender is a spectrum.
Except for you guys, for whom it's more of a triangle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you understand.
Yeah. We have the and then
Right.
yeah. Doesn't translate in English.
No.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Except in Thai.
What?
What?
I don't understand. So
It
anyways,
was Thai.
yeah, no, the whole thing is coming up in a couple weeks. There's going to be a big push. They're probably going to have big protests, and they're going to be doing some kind of legal maneuvers or
Gonna
something
get
like that.
hosed down so hard with fire hoses.
Yeah, so I wanted to be there for that. Put in a good fight because Sparkles really showed me the way that we all have to work together to overcome adversity.
Who's the Sparkles you're talking about?
Oh, he's great. He's this. He actually freed us from that whole prison.
Guys want some drugs?
He's a unicorn. He's been around for thousands of years.
Lean out the window from the van, which is behind them. Guys, are you picking up a hitchhiker or what?
Yeah, we started driving again.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're German. Never mind, sorry.
All right. Yeah, so Sparkles is great. I can introduce you guys. In fact, you guys are base raiders, and you're all human for the most part, but I guess you're cool. If you want work with the underground or whatever to help with this shindig. And if you just think about it, there's some kind of prophecy going on about a big winds of change, I guess you'd say. It's coming. It's going to be great.
Wait. The last time there was a prophecy about something that roughly translate to winds of change, everybody disappeared, and
That was
you know.
issue. Although,
Yeah.
empathy with him just to see if this is more like level of oh, we get rights, or those humans are about to get what's coming to them.
Hey, baby.
Sure.
Want
What
to
a-
kill all humans?
There we go.
Yes, that is a +3.
Okay. He seems pretty sincere. I mean, he doesn't know a whole lot. He's
The Sparkles person sounds like someone to know if they've been around for thousands of years and
Yeah.
survived Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't on Earth when it happened. It sounds like, or
Yeah.
he was dead. He can come back to life. That's how those unicorns work. They're immortal. You can nuke them. Apparently, he's been nuked. Apparently,
So he might actually be really bad at staying alive through Ragnarok. It just didn't take.
yeah.
But either way, someone from pre-Ragnarok that seems to be on our side. Saying Sparkles can't be all bad.
Bury the lead.
He saved a lot of people that day.
Anywho.
Good guy.
Somewhere far off in the distance, you hear after image sobbing.
So, anyways,
What else is new?
so Irving, the Ludian, decides to stick around, and he'd be like, "Yeah, since you're coming back to Chicago eventually, unless y'all get killed, I guess I'll come with you." You know?
Right.
In which case, you'll have access to a card.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably gonna get pulled over.
I'll try to endeavor that doesn't happen. So
Yeah. So you continue on. Takes another day or so. There's some roadside attractions, some giant dinosaur, actual giant dinosaurs.
Super smart.
Is the Game Town run a canon then?
I don't know the details, so I'm just going to say that some ideal super scientist cloned dinosaurs back in the 60s. So there's like a whole Jurassic Park thing. And then there's like, oh, it's cool.
Shit, it's a dinosaur.
But people kind of got bored of them, like they do. So they're kind of like how...
Then Pokemon Go came out, and it's like, fuck dinosaurs.
There's no Pokemon in this universe.
or there's
So
Pokemon.
what is the new AR game that's all the hotness? Ross?
Carcosa. Carcosa.
Let me think about that. It's not Carcosa. I'm trying not to put in Carcosa because it was...
Lies!
Wait, Ross, did Ingress actually take off in this world?
Sure, we'll say that. Yeah. Everyone fucking loves Ingress. So
Beep boop.
so there's giant dinosaurs, but they're kind of like llama farms, and those zoos you can drive.
So we have
through.
Jurassic Petting Zoo.
Yeah, Jurassic Petting Zoo. And they don't really taste that great, so they're kind of there. They're kind of there's just people who are really into dinosaurs, or like people who are like really into weird, impractical animals here.
You can do. They're like alpacas.
It's like people who have raccoons for pets. Here it's like I know you can do it, but is it worth it? But okay, I guess. So
They look like little bandits.
exactly. So for some people, it's worth it, all the trouble. Because dinosaurs, turns out, have a lot of feathers, especially the velociraptors. They look like giant birds, so for the most part. But you finally get towards Idealville. What time of day do you want to roll into town? What is your approach? You know where the mayor is. You know where his brother is, who runs. And
So what
you
are
know
we
where
supposed to do here?
Basically, this is a front for, Idealville is connected to the money laundering operation that the Night Ranger Trust Fund is. You don't know the exact relationship, but they're mysteriously prosperous. So it's a small town. It is growing quite rapidly. There's a mine. There's a bar called the Silver Saucer. And then there's 180X. And then, of course, there's a mayor's office. So you need to figure out there's some sort of ideal facility hidden in this area. And you need to find this link to that. And that ideal facility will obviously also have a teleporter in it. And given how this town has prospered, for example, you can try and figure out the mine itself is apparently really productive in the last year. And they're claiming it's really environmentally sustainable using specialized technologies that are trade patented or trademarked in secret. So they can't really talk about why they're not putting out industrial waste.
Because they got access to the ideal facility and are using their fabricators.
Or a portal and they're dumping the industrial waste into a different dimension.
Yeah.
Or on Mars.
That's like Ore Converter. So.
Anyways, so you in general what's going on, Vito. Like, how do you want to pick apart this thing? Obviously, at least some people in the town are in on it because they're profiting from it. Mm-hmm. So how do you want to do that?
Probably.
There is a big mine. Like, there's a big pit mine or strip mine that has a big tunnel leading down in the earth.
How does a small mining town support a gym? Wouldn't that seem fairly redundant?
That's a good question too.
Well, that would be aerobic versus anaerobic.
But
No, people who spend all their days doing things that, horrifically degrade
I'll get that.
your
Hard physical
body.
labor. You don't need to go to a gym.
Yeah,
Your work is your gym.
right. Well, and
it's
you
also a
also
town of
don't
fun.
want to because ow, pain, ow.
Yeah.
And it's also, there's a town of 500.
Also,
it's a
even-
really big gym too.
aerobic versus anaerobic, I got the black lung pop.
Yeah.
Wealthy people.
So there's multiple
like
leads you could pull, strings you could pull on. Which one do you want
Right.
to pull on first?
Well,
You can check into the motel. Right now, you've all been driving for probably 2 days now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Motel 6 it is.
I spent most of the road trip just kind of staring out the window with a very haunted expression on my face.
Logos occasionally talking shit, or I don't know. Logos trying to strike up conversation, and you're just like,
No, I'm just.
okay.
No, actually, I know what it is. I have a notebook that I scribbled down as many things as I could remember before I forgot all the knowledge from the library, and I just keep flipping through it.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm forgetting things and wishing I can go back.
Logos spends his time fucking with you, basically like, are you sure about that? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure
That's not how I remember it.
Yeah. He's never even that direct. He's like, He's all, sounds and implications. So, because those aren't lies. Those are just, inflections.
Like that.
Interpretations.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. But he's definitely fucking with you. He definitely doesn't want you to remember.
And now that I know that what he is, he doesn't feel a need to hide it as bad.
Yeah. So all right, you check it in the Motel 6.
Yeah.
You stretch your legs, get there. Irving scuttles into the room.
A couple of rooms for the old folks.
Yeah.
We have some kind of like, I don't know,
Oh, goddamn portable
Loki
room.
Faji
Until the point at which Ross
retirement
actually
home
makes him
sticker on the
pay
side
for
of
it.
Actually, your gang wants to go to the bar.
Very cool.
All right. Are you going to go with them?
Yeah.
All right. So you all go. So they're going to the bar. Anybody else going to the bar?
Seems legit.
All right.
Yeah, see, or
Yeah.
like I said, we can look at the mine too, because honestly,
Draining
like,
a
at least
whiskey slowly sounds like a good idea.
All right. So everyone except, are you going to go to the bar? Or are you going to go to the mine?
There's a lot of calorie density in alcohol.
This is true.
So
You do whatever you want. I'm not saying you have to do one thing or the other.
So I'm going to walk
Let's
around
put
to
all
the edge,
this
to
effort
the,
in,
the edge of the
not
mine,
split
see
up.
if I pick up anything
So
or
we can
any kind of weird senses, and I'm
immediately
going to walk
split up.
back. So just
It's fine. Don't snipe. It's fine. Everyone.
What?
Yeah, that's my job.
So what are we rolling to determine how well we can hold our alcohol?
That would be endurance.
We're really going for this.
If you want to start hitting the back,
Roll the
you
dice and see if I'm drunk.
you can nurse a drink if you want.
Okay,
Girls
I'm
there,
nursing
what
a
to do
drink.
with things.
what a dude!
If you're having a drinking contest, that's obviously endurance.
I'm not doing a contest. I'm just there, and actually, I'm actually not getting full on drunk because I'm kind of keeping an eye on the minions.
Yeah,
In case they do
they're
something.
really social. They're. I mean, it's a blue collar bar. There's a lot of miners.
I'll hang with them, and it's just make sure nothing gets out of hand.
Yeah, they have 6 different cover stories for the 4 of them. So
It's kind of impressive.
it is kind of impressive, but they're all really smooth. They're really good at this kind of schmoozing and pumping people for information.
In fact, if we're trying to find information on what we're doing, I mean, I could use their networking skill, which is superhuman tier.
Yeah, definitely go for it.
While they're pumping for information, they just occasionally bring something back, and I might, speak to the other players who are there. Shit. That is a +4 superhuman.
Okay. What aspects do they have? Or
Networking +1. Actually, it's
Aspects.
Aspects that they have.
well, what complications or snags or
Snags. Payola. I'd have to pay them off occasionally.
Okay.
They are crime bent,
Okay.
and that's the main
Crime bent. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a fate point?
Okay. I'm gonna say that. Let's come up with somebody else who's a good. It's a good cat burglar name. Hold on. Felicia Fines.
Okay.
She may be old, but she's still wily, and she does try to take
Sometimes
somebody's
she
wallet.
says bye.
Yeah.
So you want that fate point?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll get back to you in a second.
But I've got good information.
They're all pumping the crowd. They're working the crowd pretty well. You're getting some juicy information. You're there nursing a drink. There's the town newspaper.
I'll start reading it.
All right.
It's knowledge.
You can give me academics or something to research it, to read it up, and see if you can spot anything unusual.
Nope.
Okay. There's one ads for, there's classifieds like want a new, someone selling a Vespa. That's neat. Then, Jeff, you're there too. Are you drinking heavily, talking to the bartender, watching the other people go there? What are you doing?
It honestly just seemed to be the thing to do after a drive.
Okay, yeah, you're just relaxing. That's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, do you have any aspects that would apply to this? To be, a goofus instead of like hit the ground running with your leg work.
What do you mean I'm out of the will?
Yeah.
I have done a lot of drinking, actually.
Oh, all right. Okay, give me an endurance check and give yourself a fate point.
Oh, well, okay, sure. I didn't mean like right now I've done a lot of drinking. I meant historically.
Okay. But you're like, man, they have really good whiskey.
The problem with being an alcoholic is that you don't want a drink.
Right.
You want 10 drinks.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So that's a -1.
Okay. You get quite soused. Temporary aspect, drunk.
Weird.
Yeah. So that'll be fun to deal with. And
For you, maybe.
For everyone. It's a game of both.
But mostly
Vincent, you go. Are you driving or are you walking there?
Just walking to kind of be more inconspicuous.
It's
how
it's a couple miles outside of town, and
is it? Okay.
it's the desert, so
Okay, then I will drive out there.
All right, so you're taking the car. I guess everyone else took the van to get there.
Yeah.
Borrowing Jeff's car.
There was a bar next to the motel. It's the Southwest.
I know. No, you guys could walk there. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you didn't need to take either one. So are you taking the car or the van?
So do you mind if I take your car?
Yes.
I'm taking his car.
Okay. All right.
No, I'll take the van.
All right, you take the van.
Just remember, it's marked as a vehicle for a retirement home.
No one seems to notice or care.
Yeah.
So you drive out to the massive hole in the ground where the mine is. It's just a ton. You see at the bottom. There's basically a sort of a winding dirt road that leads to the bottom floor, and there's a massive tunnel leading down into it. There's several trucks parked out front. Obviously. You can give me an alertness check.
Yeah, I was about to say any kind of equipment, or I'll say hopefully with my senses, any kind of energy. So, let's see. Oh yeah, so that's going to be a +4 at superhuman.
Okay. All right, +4 superhuman. You see a person in a mining outfit, helmet and everything. He's in a pickup truck. He was parked. There's a little office by the mining tunnel, obviously, and
like just a trailer.
he gets it's a permanent structure.
Okay,
but it's like kind of a metal shack kind of thing, and he comes out of it dragging some sort of large bag. But with your superhuman senses, you can see that bag is moving and kicking. And he kind of drags it in there, and it seems to be about human-sized. Do you have any aspects related to being good?
Justice for all.
Just for all. All right, I'm compelling that. You need to go in there and rescue him.
I do.
All right.
So
I'll give you 2 fate points for this.
This is going to be great, guys.
This is not. Before I do go in, because I have this may be a problem. I'm going to call Jeff.
No signal.
Even if there's signal.
Yeah.
He's pretty shit.
Boom.
All right. Yeah. You get a fucking beep. They hang up on you. Jeff hangs up on you.
No, I just sent him the voicemail.
Okay, you send him the voicemail.
Ha! Elaborate voicemail hoax.
All right, I'll let you have a voicemail.
Yeah. Guys, I'm at the mine. I just saw one of the workers looking like they're
I texted him a dick butt.
Your turn.
I am precisely like.
Okay.
You want to hurt me? Put Lost on JPEG.
Anyway,
Made of dick butts.
Anyway, no, but I'll just tell them. I'm going to pursue. Guys, get down here as soon as you can.
Okay.
So
Unfortunately, none of us can legally drive.
that was your problem.
all
No,
right.
you can drive normally without the drive skill. You just need the drive skill to drive.
All right. Is there any fence around the mine?
Legally.
Well, no, I think
Ivan is actually staying relatively.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like had a couple of most. So
Yeah,
Okay.
neither of them have had
he's a
to make
big guy.
endurance check.
So-
I am drunk. So is everyone.
The four
from my
villains
perspective.
are not legally people anymore because they're presumed to be dead, and anyways, that's a different issue.
I mean, I guess Logos
Yeah.
can drive.
They're all about 80, 50 years older than humans should be. So you're heading down there. You run as fast as you can, or are you taking the car down?
No, I'm leaving the car where it is and just kind of booking it because I'm.
Okay.
And you want to Blues Brothers the car through the mine.
It's the van.
It's the van.
No.
Oh, it would fit in there. I mean,
This is not a mall, and I have nobody's like, "Do you buy this piggy?" You give me that, I'm all in.
Let's see here. All right, so you're heading down there. Ivan.
Yes.
What was the burglar's name?
I think I called her Felicia Fines.
Felicia Fines comes back to say, "We got to move on this now. There's a big score in the mine. There's a big cache of Ideal gold. That everything about this is about laundering gold that the Ideal had stored up there. They're moving a big shipment tonight. We need to go there, like right now before they're ready. Hit it."
Let me just talk to the other guys real quick, because we can get everybody in on this.
Yeah, we can overpower them. They're just normal people. They're just nobody's been paying attention to them. They're just slugs. They don't know anything.
I approached Jeff first,
All right.
because I don't know he's soused yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Frankel, what's up?
Booze.
So much.
That's too sad to be drunk.
Mid-stage.
Frankel can roleplay being drunk however he wants.
So, I start conveying the information that whenever I've gotten one, I let Felicia do her explanation about moving goal. Like, I mean, it could be a great get. Do you know anything about this that might dissuade? Or
No, I
you in?
guess it's technically why we're here.
Great. Do you want to hop in the
Why
car?
are we here?
I'll get Saul real quick.
Are you good to drive? Because I'm.
Oh, hell yeah, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
cool to drive.
That's cool.
All right.
You do have the thing with you, right?
The what?
The thing, the music.
Use your words.
I don't want to say it out loud. Fine. You brought your DJing stuff with you, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. I don't want to shout, "We're Base Raiders!" in the middle of a bar. I mean,
You could just say, "Do you have aesthetic?"
and then I head over to Saul.
Okay. All right, Saul.
I'll be a depressive drunk if I want to.
Yeah.
Meh.
You get, better as really, it's not up my inheritance.
Sure.
Actually,
But anyways,
I want to call it Kraftwerk Supreme.
So yeah, Saul.
Explain it to him. Hey, the score's got the scores.
There's
on.
gold in their mine.
They're mining gold. They're kind of laundering it, sort of. I guess that's what the gym's all about. You in?
Sure.
I mean, you were talking about getting to Mars or something. Gold pays for a lot of
They're trying to
things.
process the gold.
No, I just need access to the facility so we can teleport to Mars.
Yeah, all right. We can work on that.
Yeah. All right. So
We pile into the car.
all right. So this takes a while. Get Brian and everybody up, and you're already in front of the tunnel at this point.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen you. The entire place is very isolated. You can only hear the wind.
Yeah, I'm listening also just as I'm kind of going in to see if I can.
There are lights strung up on either side of the tunnel leading
All right.
down. You do see drag marks leading in.
All right, so I'm just going to walk down as carefully as I can.
Okay. It goes straight. I mean, it's at an incline, obviously, a little bit.
Does it appear to be a large-sized person or a smaller, more child-sized person drag marks?
Small, maybe not small child, but maybe large
Adolescent.
child or a small woman or something like that.
So I'm lesser size on that. And what about the footprints next to it? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you
flip
can see
off.
them. They're quite clear.
Or does it
Okay,
appear
how
to
big?
be...
How big are they though? What's the size of
The person that dragging is an
Yes.
adult male.
Okay,
So
so.
you saw the person dragging.
Does it appear to
Like
be a
true, I
robot?
was seeing them from a distance too, so I don't know if
Okay.
getting a feel about what their actual
All right.
size.
So
is.
you walk in about 30 feet, and then just a vault door slams behind you, and then a microsecond later, it slams in front of you, and then you fill the room.
Chaos. So.
What do you?
Please wait while I warm up.
Son of a bitch. So, holding my breath, energy projection. I'm gonna try to burn it off.
Okay, make a roll.
Oh, thank God I bumped that skill.
Didn't know how much neurotoxin they're gonna need to put me down.
But I knew how much they were gonna use.
Yeah, using floats like a particle burns like a way to reroll that.
Okay.
Because that was boss. So take that off. 3.
You sure they speak bocce?
Fuck your bocce. That's even. Damn it.
Okay.
So that's just going to be at a 2.
All right.
Sorry, no.
It is absorbed by the blast doors. That was your action where you're holding your breath. That took a lot of energy out of you. You're starting to get a little.
lightheaded. So
Yeah.
From
What
this?
you?
all right. Look at it again. Let's see. Where is it coming from?
You don't see it. Give me an alertness check.
Okay. +1 superhuman.
Yeah, you see multiple little emitters on either side, on both walls. There's at least 6 on each side.
Okay. Probably not the best use of that too. So I'm going to use the Light Shield to create an airtight area around me.
Does not have airtight on that. It only absorbs damage.
Well,
Otherwise, you'd suffocate every time you used it. So give me an endurance check.
Which I don't have.
+0.
+0. Nope.
Okay.
How much health composure do I take from that?
Just you gain aspect, knocked out. It's a status effect. You're not dead.
Okay.
Just knocked out.
You can get status.
You get
effect,
fate
get
point.
up again.
Well, actually, could I sacrifice a health to try one more time to escape from that? Or
What are you going to try? Blasting doesn't seem to work.
well, that was okay. You said just went into the door, so
There's 2 thick blast doors, one on either side.
yeah, I'll probably take more time to burn out. So
Yeah, and you.
yeah, all right. Minor knocked out.
All right.
Okay.
Back to you guys. You see the van parked by the thing.
Some of the minions in the back are grumbling about the tights.
Oh no, they're all just like.
Okay.
They've got the gold fever.
Okay.
It's gold and that much. Like the good old days.
Also, they love Buicks.
Yeah, true.
Several of them have very positive memories of the back seats of Buicks.
Legs McKenzie skids to a halt in the gravel.
Yeah.
This is where we bring in sensible sedans.
They don't have guards or nothing, but let's go. Easy.
Doors fly open.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Still be
how's it-
careful. Still be careful.
Oh yeah.
You never fucking know.
Walk in the park.
I mean, these people
A
like
milk
say.
run.
I mean, it's like Idealville. You never know. They might have like an edge there somewhere.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
All right. So they're hustling up ahead. Ivan following right behind them. Saul, I assume you're following too.
Yep.
All right.
You started the cucks thing.
Don't talk about the group
Wow.
right now. That was.
Yes, you did.
So
It
anyhow,
was in jest because somebody posted a funny video that was making fun of them.
Jeff,
anyway,
coming?
it's
Jeff,
fine. Yeah.
Jeff, you awake, buddy? Come on. Listen, the old crew's already making a lot of noise. Come on, let's go with it.
Okay. So the 8 of you, I guess. Well, there's 3 of you, and then I guess there's 4 guys. So I guess.
However you want to say, because I've got the minions, I've also got
I'll say there's
Lavender
4.
Swan.
So there's 4.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Leg, Felicia, let's say...
Purple, whatever.
Okay, I would have... Okay, he's... Lavender Swan is my companion, remember? Not a minion. But, so how many minions do I have? So it's 3 minions plus 1?
I would say you maybe probably left 1 by the door or at the brass door.
I'm leaving Miguel Toro Dyson.
Okay, so how many named
Big old.
minions do you have? Have you named?
Currently, so I already mentioned Felicia.
Yeah.
We already mentioned Legs. Miguel's left by the door, so I guess would that be it? Or
You have a Viking one, right?
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
Northwind, the Modern Viking, Red Menace, Jade Scorpion. I'm going to keep naming more as I go along.
Okay,
I'm not
well,
going to stop.
It's just how many are active at a time.
Yeah. I'll say you have 4 with you right now. The others are at the brass door or running
Okay.
errands or running their own scams.
So,
They ain't slaves. They got their own
okay, so
hustles.
4 with Lavender, including Lavender Swan, or do I need to?
Including Lavender.
Okay, so that's Miguel Toro Dyson will be waiting by the door. He's a former boxer.
Okay.
Big old dude. Well, a little bit flabby now, but anyhow, Legs McKenzie driving the eye, and Felicia Fines.
So you're taking a bleed. It's a big tunnel. Looks pretty normal, straightforward. What are you gonna do?
Slowly advance, look occasionally to one, look to solve for, is...
Wait, you have security systems, right?
Actually, that was part of... I've got burglar myself, but that was actually part of what I took an unusual for.
Yeah. You can give me a roll then.
All right, so this is Felicia, really.
Yeah.
So... It's a powered minions thing +1, so that means she's able to roll it. I guess she'd be rolling at my level, right?
Yeah, use your minion skill.
Okay, which is 0, but she got 1, but it is its superhuman.
So you got +1 superhuman.
Okay.
Is that, I'm confirming that's right.
That's
okay.
+1 superhuman.
+1 means superhuman. Alright, she doesn't detect anything.
Okay. Alright.
All right, so
I'm looking at everybody else to make sure. Okay, everybody else looking, or is it just me?
You can make an alertness check if you want, but yeah. I assume your alertness is 0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a 2 though.
All right. Well, that's not even as good as the +1.
I can make a raw alertness. I've got alertness.
No, you already. That was your
okay.
roll.
That was okay.
Yeah.
So we could see if Jeff notices anything.
No, Jeff's drunk.
Does it struck me he automatically fails, or
He's not paying attention.
Okay.
And that's not his strong suit anyway.
All right.
So the same thing happens. You walk in about 30 feet. Door slams behind. Blast door slams behind you. Blast door slams in front of you.
Okay. I guess I do a hurried either burglary or attack thing to try and open the doors.
Okay, give me another burglary check.
All right. Do it, Felicia.
Logos.
Yes.
I need to be able to survive this gas, and I need to not be seen.
Wow. Fucking really, man?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna remember that shit.
Yeah, because me making sure that I can survive is bad for you somehow.
So you have a 4-point budget, right?
You ditched me!
Oh my god.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm using 2 of my 4 points budget.
Actually, this is going to be used all of it because you're going to have to get environment plus unusual to be able to not breathe or be able to survive the gas, and then stealth plus unusual.
Okay,
let
me clarify. I need to be able to survive the gas without any consequences.
Yeah, the environment plus unusual.
Actually, you can
I'm
breathe.
specifying that for Logos' benefit.
Yeah.
Although, I know this is actually accompanying name for that, but do you think they would have one of the old straw breathing apparati?
Which would... You mean like ninjas in ponds?
No, like Batman, 1941. That's how they'll survive the fall.
They don't have the gadgetry. They don't have the... That would be a
I
variable.
didn't take that. So 2 superhuman...
well, hold on. First off, so you get that. So you say that, and Logos starts enchanting. Jeff, same thing happened. Door slam behind you, behind and in front of you. Then you hear... Tss. So what is... Jeff Drunk did not notice this until it happened. Mm-hmm. So you walked into the trap. What are you going to do? He's trying to disarm it. He talked to Logos to do a magic thing to himself. Jeff can be like, this is...
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a fate point if you just accept your fate.
I'll drunk.
You're just like, I knew it. I knew this how it was going to end.
I think that's how I'm going to play this one. I wanted to talk everybody into doing it, but now that we're doing it,
Yeah.
family. Why am I helping those?
So now you're just having... okay, you're having a...
it's just me. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 super.
2 super. That doesn't beat the target number.
Okay.
So one of your minions keels over. He was huffing and puffing. Your
legs.
Legs. You realize you don't have anything. You can keep trying. Well, you can try one more time before you have to make an endurance check.
I'll do something. Okay.
Okay.
Because it'll be Felicia that goes out that time, and then I'll have to start trying. Which...
Okay.
All right. That is a no. Unless, actually, no, I'll fate point that.
Okay.
The old school villains path. We're in a tight spot.
Okay, you are in a tight spot. So what is your new roll now?
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Your last one was a superhuman +2, which was not enough. So you obviously have to do
but then
better.
when I re-rolled, it was kind of bad, so I was going to re-roll.
You can spend as many fate points as you want. You just have to use a different aspect every time.
So this is the...
Yeah.
What? I was...
that's
tight spot. I was
a...
thinking 130.
Oh.
It's all
No,
nine, so
I
that's
was- oh, brother,
plus
we're
2
right now.
superhuman. I could also cap I'll say I'm helping her out, and I'm using my old skills. I used to be an electrician, so
Okay.
working at technician. I'm helping her out.
All right, with you had a +4 superhuman. You figure out how to open the doors.
Yeah.
Deactivate the trap.
Pop the doors, start moving people out as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Jeff, Pat is actually. You got it open in time to keep even Jeff conscious. Although
And I was on the floor, and so that's where the air comes in first.
That's true. Yeah. So Jeff is kind of he's really
I'm dragging Jeff.
The knockout gas did like, oh man, you were really wasted if you weren't wasted before.
Okay, so I'm dragging Jeff and Legs out. With some
Jeff is legs is totally out. You're still invisible. All right, so you continue on. It goes off.
Where the hell did Saul go?
Yeah.
The fuck, man?
It's fine.
You're here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please be creepily over his shoulder when you say
Sure,
that.
why not?
Yeah.
All right, so you continue on, and
No, that's Logos' thing. Doesn't matter where I am. It sounds like I'm right behind you over your shoulder.
Oh, here I was thinking that you were going to add a new chapter to somebody's RPPR /fic.
No.
Aaron, we're already on the internet. It exists.
I know, but I just don't want it added.
who's going first, by the way?
1, 2, 3, not it.
I'm unconscious. You guys are on.
Oh, wait. Did we find him?
Let's go find the fucking gold.
All right, so did we find
Get
him
it over
there?
with.
No,
You don't even know I'm missing because this asshole hasn't checked his voicemail.
he's not beyond the doors.
I'll have a voicemail. Hold on.
All right, you hear his message.
All right.
He's in here somewhere. I'm going to text him a dick butt.
All right. There's been miraculously service in here, apparently. All right, so your group goes forward. So
Keeping an eye out.
Jeff is heading up first, right?
Yep.
All right. Jeff starts falling. The ground turns out to have a hologram in front of it. You're falling in a pit trap.
I'll try and catch him. I'll try and catch him.
All right.
What do I do for this one?
Actually, Jeff can fly. So.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's how he actually powered
I'm
it.
going to remember that about halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So I start diving. I'm like on the ground, reaching down.
Oh yeah. Do you want a fate point?
Whoop,
To
whoop,
over-
whoop,
The
whoop,
magical
whoop,
nation
whoop.
teaching like, fuck.
You know what? Fine, I'll do it. I'll make this a TDK.
All right, so all right, so here's what happens first, Jeff. You have slow reflexes, but you may be in a funk, but you don't want to be splattered on the ground below you.
Yeah.
So you manage to turn aesthetic on and start floating.
I want to fly.
But then you look up and you can see Ivan, who tried to jump in after you, but all his minions had slowed reflexes. They did inhale a bit of a gas, so they didn't quite catch him in time. So he's falling at you in the middle of the pit trap. So what are you going to do? I assume try to catch him.
Yeah.
All right, that's athletics.
Okay.
Can I athletics as well? Meet the way or just where it's up to him? Or?
You can try an athletics too.
All right.
That's a 3.
Okay.
That is a 3.
All right, the two of you meet in midair.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Symphony of bass.
I'm not going to sing you. I'm not going to sing you a poem. Okay.
Both of you are going to take
Selena
3 stress damage unless you drop aesthetic because you're slamming into each other.
So it's how much damage?
3 stress. Because you're
Does
falling.
endurance do anything about that? Or?
Yeah, you can make an endurance check to reduce it.
Okay. I am actually going to invoke drunk. So
Okay.
one of the reasons drunk people don't get hurt as much is because their bodies are very relaxed.
Yeah.
So I have a
Give you
4.
+2 to your roll. All right, so you don't take any damage.
What's
two.
my endurance of 1 is 3.
All right, yeah. You both
He
slam into each other, like belly flopping from a great height, but you're
Jeff
yeah.
wobbled weirdly,
Yeah.
and somehow it actually reduced all the shock.
Now I also want to self-invoke
Yeah.
drunk for a different purpose with the hopes of getting back a fate point.
Okay.
Because for the reason you might think when you, impact someone who's...
When you slam into a drunk person, how
All right. So aesthetic is now and Ivan are both covered in a lot of vomit. Aesthetic is going to be harder to use.
How much did you drink?
Yes.
Not enough.
Do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened.
So the goons are looking at you from the height. You're watching this too, and then you see another blast door trying to close the pit off from ground level. So you can either be separated from him, or you can jump in after him and hope he catches you, or...
I won't jump in. I'll hover down after.
Oh yeah, you can fly too. All right.
Yeah.
So the goons are like, "Are you going to?" You see the door closing, the blast door closing, cutting you off from the minions. Are you going to tell them to climb after your glorious leader, or be like, "Good luck," or are you just going to be like, "Ugh"?
Are there clear handholds?
Also, remember that you're covered in vomit.
Yeah.
Well-
it's a rocky. It's a mining tunnel, so it's not like.
It's just like the 20s. All right.
Yeah.
Come on. If they can make it safely, yeah.
Well, you don't know. You have to make the call.
Come on. Nobody left behind.
All right, there you go. Give me a minions check.
All right. I need to raise this skill.
Yeah, you really do.
Well, that's what I was asking about, skill points.
Well, that's why you could have swapped it out.
I know. That's a +1.
All right, they don't fall. So you're all in the
I'll try and help them down.
The tunnel. Or
I'll volunteer for one of them falls on me.
the pit, essentially. You do see it opens up to a larger area below you, so you can climb down, or you can try and get through the blast door.
Just take a peek down. I mean, what's down there?
All right. Well, yeah. I guess
So
you're
much
floating
fun.
down. Yeah. All right. So you're floating. And it's very awkward.
Floating and dripping.
Floating and dripping, and Ivan's clutching to you. It's very hard to work aesthetic.
Sorry, Ivan.
This is worse than that time High C tried to make some prison hooch. Seriously.
Shank or be shamed.
You see that
And that's why they don't give us white bread anymore.
Because the sangria in the toilet.
It opens up to a large room that has metal walls, but the floor is this weird sort of sort of matte gray color. It doesn't seem to be made out of metal. You can't. It looks the texture of whatever the floor is made out of looks a little unusual. But as you're floating down there, you can see. There's a bunch of sentry turrets on the ceiling. And then you hear a sound as the blast door from the ceiling of the pit starts moving downward, trying to force you down.
Turrets.
Yeah, force you into the turret room.
Anybody got something for this one?
So you could try and jump. It's only 20 feet to the ground now, so you could jump off of Jeff and the vomit and try and run to cover. There looks like there are doors at the end of the room. It's a very large room. It's like 100 by 100
Past the
feet.
turrets, or
Yeah, past it at the far wall.
oh crap!
Yeah.
Anybody got something for turrets?
So yeah, you yell that out. The turrets have not, started tracking you yet. But that was your first action, Jeff. What are you doing? You just want to be. Meh.
I mean, so you haven't dropped off of me yet or anything?
Just not yet.
Okay. Actually, I probably see the turrets too.
Yeah. You're definitely not an agile flyer, especially with a passenger and cover.
Click.
Which one? What is click?
Turning it off.
Okay,
we
so you're
just
both
need to
falling.
follow the rest and get past it quickly.
All right.
I'm making choices.
All right. You fall. Both of you fall.
And then I'm going to try to turn it on. Right. Like, I'm trying to calculate just
How
when
all
I
drunk?
can turn it back on.
He's drunk,
Yes.
so-
Make a flight check.
And
Can I-
your
can I-
nature protects you
Can I
from the
invoke
snap
his
neck.
condition that I actually fall off?
It's only about 20 feet.
He's drunk. He doesn't know what he's
You
doing.
don't get enough acceleration.
It's slick. He threw up on me.
Wait,
Yeah.
can't you just let go?
Well, I'm just.
He's on top of him.
I'm volunteering to fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could roll off essentially.
Yeah, that's 7.
7. Okay. You do manage to turn it back on before you hit the ground. So the sentry turrets start tracking you, and you hear a metallic voice, "Give up now! We won't kill you. We have your friend as prisoner of the Ideal. So, give up. It would be great. Just let us..."
Does it actually break character like that?
Yes. It's a metallic voice, but it sounds human, through some sort of voice modulator.
Out of character. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like the kind of plot where we give up to them and then,
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
break it from the inside.
yeah, we'll get to Aaron in a second. I just want you to
I said, look at everybody. Do you have a wet nap?
we can.
Paper towels, maybe?
Yeah, no, paper towels. We got paper
Raise or
towels.
something? I mean, seriously.
All right, we'll give up for paper towels.
Maybe wife at least.
All right, I'll give you both a
My
fate point
stomach's
for giving
not
up for
even
paper
that
towels.
big.
I'll give you a fate point for that. So, Saul, you heard that. The goons are just climbing down.
Like, you guys, come on, we'll find a place to sit down.
You're invisible.
Yep.
But the ceiling is bearing down on you. You have a spirit.
What do you think?
You have a
pie.
magic blast thing. Right? You could try and blast your way out, or you could.
Well, if they're giving up, they're going to be taken prisoner. So
Yeah.
I'll probably just follow them. Strike when the moment's right.
Okay. The voice just goes, "Hey, there was another guy. He turned invisible. Or did he teleport away?"
Yes.
He dished us.
All right, give me a deceit check. You
did
said
good
yes. Jeff said yes first. Give me deceit.
You can probably roll that. I don't have
All
to
right, I'm going to invoke drunk.
Yeah. All right.
No, yeah.
So that's a 3.
You want to spend a fate point?
I did.
Do you want to spend another fate point?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what I've got them all for.
All right. You spend another fate point. He's like, damn teleporters. You need to.
He's a real dick.
Yeah. No. You can lure him back though, right? We really need to keep a cap on this, right?
What's this?
Save us, magic therapist. You're our only hope.
He's a therapist? Okay. Anyways. So meanwhile, while this has been going on, Vincent, you wake up in a cell. But it's got like a force field instead of bars. But there's like a middle-aged woman
Is
there.
it the kind that only stops energy?
In the same cell I'm in, or in an opposite one?
No, she's outside the cell. She's holding a tray. She's putting it in a little compartment. The tray has like a bowl of soup in it, a tab, soda, and a ham and cheese sandwich.
Still make tab?
In this town, they do.
Where am I?
In Ross's continuity.
You're in cell G37.
Yeah. Am I in the Pleasantville mine? Or sorry, I did that.
Idealville.
Idealville mine.
Idealville, yeah. Took's original, not
Okay.
original content. Do not steal. Yeah. So it's complicated, but you're a base raider. You're criminal, and this is a lot better than federal prison. So we're just going to give you a sentence. We'll keep you here equal to what normal base raiders are, but in much better conditions, and then we'll let you go in like 7 years. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, well, except for a couple things. One, I was like, not fully a base raider because we're trying to figure out...
You were trying to raid a base.
Actually, I saw a worker dragging what appeared to be a living a person in a sack, and I was investigating.
He wouldn't be lying about
All right, roll presence.
Yes.
Do you have presence?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's how you lawyer.
Oh, god damn it.
What'd you get?
So, re-rolling.
Okay. Spend those fate
Just-
points you just got.
Just for... I've already spent one, but I'm down to 2. So
Okay.
hey, I'm still good, so...
Okay.
Much better. So that's going to give me a +4.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I saw somebody else going through here. We're investigating because I was investigating that because we were hearing.
Well, why were you at the mine in the first place?
So, well, we heard some odd things about the city, and we wanted to. Yes, my friends and I.
So the ones who came here directly from the bar because they heard the story about the gold.
So, I honestly have no idea about that. I was hoping that they got my message.
Well,
about
what
it
kind of
from-
stories did you hear about this place that made you come out all the way here in the middle of nowhere?
So one, it's like one, and yes, this will come up to the base rating aspect. So looking at that, no, that it's like we are kind of representing some other interests that we're trying to figure out. One of those being there is a specific threat that I have technology that would be able to help deal with, but I'm looking for a manual to operate it.
Which you're not here. That was at the Warbot Arena. So you're lying. Roll deceit.
So, well, technically, no, I went here in the hopes that it might be there. So that's
Not here. You know it's not here. You know where it is. It's Warbot Arena. You're lying. You're lying.
It's time for America's game.
No, it's deceit.
As Aaron tries to not implicate himself.
He's lying. You're lying. It's fine. You can lie. It's a thing you can do.
I really wasn't meaning to lie. I was definitely telling
But you did.
I didn't mean to. That literally was a misinterpretation of the area.
Okay, well.
The teleporter can probably get us to Warbot Arena. And
No, the Warbot Arena's in Montana. The teleporter goes to Mars.
Oh, only to Mars? I thought it could.
No, it could. Well, I guess it could.
That's
not what you were saying.
Use Hell's Half Acre to film that scene from a movie with Bugs.
Anyways, you're still rolling to see. Because that's not why you're here. You're here to help Jeff with his money laundering problem. Yeah. What'd you get? 0. Well, that doesn't sound like... Yeah, we don't have anything like that here. You've heard bad information, if that's even the case. Because if you're here with a bunch of people who are here still gold,
They don't.
and you're trying to ruin our economy and our...
I can tell you I have no interest in doing that.
You were.
So... Well, man, can you tell me really that from your argument right now, can that be the focus of mine? Really? Presents.
Alright, give me one more present.
Because I came in here not looking for riches, but to help others.
Alright.
Benefit of the doubt. Went for +3. So, +2.
Okay.
So, let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +5.
Okay, you get spin on this. She believes you. She says, well, look.
I'll tell you, my name's Vincent. So
Vincent, my name is, what's her name? Carol. My name's Carol.
Nice to meet you.
I'll talk to Chet, the mayor, about you. Maybe we can get an exception, especially if you can testify against your compatriots. We'll give them longer sentences here, because we're here trying to do good. This is good for the environment,
Well, what do you mean by that?
Here, you eat your lunch, and once the rest of them are in custody, we'll have the whole briefing, and you can join your other cellmates, because you're in G. It's not many here, but there's some teenagers down there along the way. Maybe you could talk them scared, maybe because they're youth offenders.
What do they do?
They're base raiding. They tried to break into here. That's what everyone here does. So, anyways, you're getting a weird, incomplete picture of it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Really?
all of you, the rest of you, wake up, or except for Saul.
Oh, did they knock us out? I thought they.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, that's right.
we surrendered for a cleanup because
Because vomit.
because that nasty in an enclosed space.
All right. Basically, the sentry turrets. There's spotlights. They say, "All right, bounce your way to the end of the corridor, to the end of the room."
Bounce?
The floor here is bouncing material. It makes you unstable.
That's not a good idea with my friend here. I mean, I'm being serious. Too much
You
jostling.
really?
We didn't build the place. Just bounce your way down there. And drop off all your stuff at the little exit, and then
What have I got?
well, any weapons or gadgets or that big weird machine for one.
By the way, the mask is inside the jacket. I don't know if they can see it or not, but
Well, whatever gadgets
I'm
you have,
not telling them that I have it. I'm just letting you
or
know.
grapple guns, or
Does anybody have any gadgets?
I got a grapple gun.
Oh man, you should have told me about this.
It doesn't work. I think maybe. It does work.
Oh well, I guess.
Damn it! Now it's got a manual rewind. Here, let me rewind. So, anyways,
You really want this piece of crap?
Is it a ratchet?
well, I took it off a hero. He was named the Ratchet because he was a
Because he was a hoe?
Hello.
I don't understand your jokes, honey. He used tools. He had a toolkit. He's a very blue collar kind of hero. I garroted him. Yep, it's good garroting.
Well, that got
Good with legs.
Maybe one of my
Let's go.
best. Oh, he came back to life. They brought him back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I'm going to start crawling
Heroes never
down
die.
the
All
bouncing
right.
hallway.
Yeah.
Trying very carefully to not bounce.
All right, you try your best. You only bounce a few times.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's a little more vomit. There's the
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna.
yeah.
Like you hit the bouncy part.
Because also the rest of the place, the goons, they just bounce. They just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You realize it would be
It's
very
like the county fair back in Op 5.
yeah, it would be very hard to fight a room full of sentry turrets when you're bouncing around like an idiot.
So that's another reason I'm like, we don't have any major offense power right now, so
Yeah. Anyways, so the rest of you, you eventually get there. You deposit all your tools, your phones, and your weapons.
is it possible to keep the mask?
Is there any unusual thing about the mask?
That would be the cat mask.
Oh, the cat mask. Yeah. No, they identify it.
Ah, damn it. All right.
They have high-tech sensors. They're like, the hell's that?
I don't know. It just makes you dance all weird.
Well, it's coming. It's got that weird thaumaturgical energy coming from it and whatnot. It's according to our sensor. Magical.
Okay, I'll hand it to you, Meow. So,
Well, they just have like a shred.
That deserves a fame point.
no, I think that's just going to be a quirk of the thing that's just given.
So
Because that Chaos God is a complete weirdo and a dick, and just,
yeah.
Chaos God? Weirdo? Dick? What?
Cat Chaos God. Dick. Well,
I don't recognize these tropes, sir.
So,
All right. So basically, you don't see any people on the other door. There's just a voice and spotlights telling you where to go and what to do. And so,
kind of tracking in my head where we drop the stuff off. Of,
yeah,
where it's-
you put it into a little slot and then it's gone. So,
So, clean up?
Oh yeah, it's in your cells. Just follow the little spotlights. They'll take you to. Actually, you'll be across from your. There's another guy who came in there a little while ago.
As we're walking down the corridor, down the block,
Yeah.
home again, jiggity jig.
Yeah. So Saul, you're invisible and floating, so they can't sense your weight on the motion plate sensors. And you're very well disguised for right now. If you're looking, are you looking for a way to get away from the rest of the group? Or, okay, you're just going to be in the corridor outside the cell, I guess. Okay.
how else am I supposed to be there to help break them out?
All right, that's fine. So they lead you in there to the cell opposite Vincent. Actually, they put you in two cells because there's a bunch of you.
Yeah.
But they put all the goons in one and the player characters in another. Because I'm lazy like that. But you can all talk to and see each other. All right.
So you got my message.
Did you get mine?
No, they,
There are paper towels in your cell stick.
I'll start.
no,
cleaning
I'm
up,
assuming my
you know.
cell phone's been taken. So
If they left any,
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Oh.
if there's any kind of hand soap or anything like that, I'm
Yeah,
cleaning that.
it's actually a very nice cell. It's a lot better than.
I didn't
It's
say that out loud.
like
You clearly did.
high quality, like a white collar, high quality white collar kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So finally, a middle-aged man comes by. You recognize him as Chet Dana, the mayor of Idealville.
Okay.
Well, thank you for helping our economy. But and it's better that you came here to commit your crimes than anywhere else because we'll treat you a lot better than the federal government. You'll silver out your sentence and then we'll let you go. Thank you for helping us in this time of need.
So
It's nice of you to ask.
well, now what do you get out of this?
Well, it's complicated, and I can't tell everything because you're criminals. But the way of it is this is a facility built by the Ideal Superheroes, Protector of the World, saved us all many times. We owe them a great gratitude.
Grocery bag full of dicks.
You see, criminal behavior right there. It's very.
A couple of them
That's just
make-
jerkish behavior,
a couple
not
of the
criminal,
means-
sir. That's like that.
A couple
That is
of-
not litigated. That cannot be litigated by our.
A couple of the minions are coughing bullshit on the outside because they're not happy out there.
Please continue, though.
But after Ragnarok, this place used to. Don't worry about what happened to this place. But basically, the way it works is every time the threat matrix detects a threat to this facility, and you're captured and detained, it releases resources. Resources in the forms of commodity, i.e., iron ore and other things.
What about corn? Do you have any corn?
Of course, we have corn, but
That's mine! It's
what?
my fucking corn.
okay. If you want some corn, we'll get you some. We'll make you some.
No,
ice
I
cream.
own it.
No.
I own the corn.
Okay.
This facility sounds more sinister than Bob Barker.
So-
okay, I'm going to be honest.
So
We
you're
get-
getting resources for illegally detaining people.
Well, it's illegal in one sense, but in another sense, it's very legal.
Wait, can I ask a question?
No, it's not.
How did you acquire this place?
The Ideal built it, of course.
And did they give it to you explicitly?
I don't have to answer
You
questions.
raided this
Actually-
base.
actually,
You are a base raider,
No,
sir. You
no,
are a base
no.
raider.
I work
You are
for the
worse than
Ideal.
us.
I work for the Ideal.
I knew the ideal, and you, sir, were no ideal.
My character's acting like a common thug.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just who he is. So I mean,
No,
you're worse than the ideal.
Now, Chet, what was your position with the Ideal?
I was an accountant.
An accountant.
Yeah.
So, do you have any kind of administration ability that actually?
Yeah, I run this whole
trained
place.
you
They trusted me a lot, and so after I run,
Really?
yeah.
So that means that you were first in line. That every other administrator ahead of you was.
You can all
not
roll
so-
empathy.
They were all
I can roll this 0.
I haven't.
All right.
How's it going, dude?
So, +2.
I'm just too pissed off the guy.
6.
Oh yeah, no, he's being hella dishonest about certain aspects. It's a very shaded version of the truth. Certain elements on there. But look, I know you're all angry and upset, but this is the best for you. You'll have lots of time to reflect. You're a little older, so maybe you could teach some of these punk kids that have been trying to raid bases the truth. We got over 100 detainees now.
100.
Yeah. This facility just builds itself. We could house many more. So we're fine. And
Yeah,
your
but-
contribution to society, your retained society, thousands of tons of ore are going to come into the economy. No industrial waste, no pollution is being produced. It's a green revolution thanks to you.
Now, you're
Built
saying
on slavery.
No, you're not. You don't have to do anything. You're being detained for being a criminal.
Hold on. So wait a minute. You're saying you're better than Fed.
Yeah.
Which means you're better than State. Now, I did
Yeah.
State, and I can tell you something. We had opportunities to earn commissary, okay? And I want to.
We're working on the system. This whole thing's rather new to us. We're not used to being,
So you're telling me I'm stuck in here with only the minor amenities you're handing me here? Because frankly, again, State was better than that. Because I got.
We're
books
working
and
on it.
pencils.
All right, we're working on it. We're working on it very hard.
Do you see cable?
We no, but we do have a DVD library. We're streaming movies. It's called Jail Flicks. It's on the touchscreen on your wall. We got up to 30 movies now.
Wow.
And the first 5 seasons, in fact, we're pretty soon, by the end of the week, we'll have the whole entire Andy Griffith show.
Oh yeah, Jail Flicks.
Yeah.
That was the one that my brother was working on. It was streaming for private prisons.
Yeah, they had a system implemented in here, and we just
Why do you have Pure Flicks alone in here?
no Jail Flicks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, Pure Films. Sorry.
I don't know what that
No, that's like said of really bad Christian films.
Okay. No, there's only 30, and we're adding them manually. That's just the one. So, you're getting half truths from this guy. But apparently, there's some sort of reason why this ideal base is giving prisoners for ore, and he's saying that they're ecologically free. Like they're not mining them from anywhere at least in the vicinity
That they know of.
And I'm gathering that they're not having us mine it, but then again, this might be a kid.
No, you're not mining anything.
situation.
You just have to be prisoners. In fact, we're building. We'll have a athletic facility so you can get out of your cells.
You gonna be over there in Death Valley?
Yeah, no, it'll be underground. Everything's underground. But don't worry, there's simulated vitamin D, whatever in the lamp, so you won't get all crazy.
Oh, so it's giving you a chance at Death Valley Free Prison.
Question: okay, is Miguel? Did they actually bring Miguel in, or is he still out front with vehicles?
No, he's not with you.
Okay.
He's out front. He's not with you. So, so Saul, remember the guy is actually talking in the middle of the cells. He is actually by you right now, basically. So,
I know.
all right. So he's all right. I know there's a lot. There's a little. If you go on the touch screen, you can hit information. You get more information about your condition, what's happened to you. Where the messaging is not yet allowed, we're working on it. Don't worry about it. Carol will be here with you. She's making some good food right now for you. We're working on the automated food system. We've had a little problems with it, but don't worry.
Don't use corn.
Is he all right? Is he?
Just give him a dime anytime you use the corn. Right.
All right, what he's going to need are there some bananas or something with a whole lot of potassium in it.
Okay, we'll get some bananas for him.
Helps with hangovers.
Okay.
All right, so, and
This is the
then
kind of way to pick
Chet leaves. He walks away. So,
start
those of
checking
you
it.
with technology
Yeah, I'm
can
going
make.
to start looking for cameras and everything.
Okay.
This is.
going to
I might be at least
Drunkenly beep boop the touch screen.
Okay.
Will a 4 do it?
Well, okay. With the 4, what are you trying to do? Well, you could try and figure out why this is doing this.
I was mainly looking for the cameras to make sure how to get the angles.
There are cameras. Well, with the 4, you realize this is obviously terribly, terribly understaffed. So even if they have cameras, they may not be anybody watching them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are cameras. You know that. It's standard ideal. It's like a template prison or detention facility. You've seen these before. This is boilerplate. It's just being assembled by machines.
Gotcha. Which means all the angles in the camera.
And you said it was just there aren't actually bars in front of it. It's just an
It's a force field.
It's a force field. Would it be possible, if I look at it, would it be possible for me to kind of ascertain maybe with my senses to see if I could actually use the force field to nullify it or at least create an arch?
You get a warning message. You are in an ideal detention facility. Nanotech is being disabled for this duration. It's ideal tech, so
That's true.
ideal tech. It's like Apple. You haven't jailbroke your software yet, so
Because my software is haunted.
yeah. So I'll give you a fate point for that.
The Ross giveth and the Ross taketh away.
So
Let's
you
let
could,
Dan do something.
yeah.
I think
Dan,
Dan would
what do you
like
want to do? You could have followed
That's
Chet. You could. Your magic won't last too much longer. It's about the end of a scene, so you could ask him for new powers, or you can tell him to keep up the same ones.
Instead of survive, let's do dismantle.
Okay.
So that I can bypass security systems.
Okay, but you have to talk to do that, and that might pick up the security sensors because your voice is not registered. I mean, it's high tech. It's a high tech security system, so and that knows the existence of invisible people. So if you talk, it might be a risk unless you coordinate with your compatriot somehow. But how is an invisible person going to do that? So this is where the disadvantages come into play. So I would say you could make a minor noise or sound to try and
knock on one of the walls.
Yeah, knock on one of the walls or something like that.
If the force fields aren't damaging types, he could actually do.
And then if one of you guys makes an empathy check, you could figure out what Dan wants from you. You realize if they make a lot of noise, then your voice isn't going to be heard over the ruckus.
So I can make a trick to see.
Well, first off, is that what you want to do, Saul?
Can I do deceit?
To
Disguise your voice, make it sound like someone else? Or
that, or use Morse code to tap on the wall to see if someone picks it up.
Okay, sure. If you make the roll, well, depending on how well you roll, it depends on how much they figure out. Is that a 1?
No, that's a 3.
Oh, a 3. With a 3, wait. Shave it, I think. One of your goons whispers, "I think he's trying to talk to us. I ain't sure exactly." So you start listening. The rest of you, now you can give me a
Okay, I kind of I give some kind of gesture that would look like dots and lines.
Yeah.
That
Well, make empathy checks so you can figure out what he wants.
mine's a
1.
flat.
Okay.
3, but
All right, yeah, you two figure out, noise. You also know how each other's powers work at this point, so you know he has to talk in order to do a magical thing.
Hey, old people, which would you rather have right now, Denny's or Village Inn?
Well, I say Denny's. A pox upon Denny's. Village Inn is the way to go. They have better pies. I can't have pies with the diabetes. Denny's is everything.
Okay,
diner.
while that's going on,
I'll cut you good.
Logos.
In honor of Denny's. Yeah.
Yeah, so while that's going on, it's like Logos. While they're doing that, let's swap out the survival for some dismantling and get the hell out of here.
moon over Miami.
All right, so you can magically, you can make it with 2 points. You can have dismantle on one feature, either 1 totally stealthy or 2 extra effective against high technology.
Let's do extra effective.
Okay,
because
but
I am not technological.
it will produce noticeable side effects.
Yeah, well, I'm extra stealthy, so
Okay, but they'll know that something's going on. Something's
Yeah,
being fucked.
but-
They won't know it's you exactly, but they'll...
or I go super stealthy and just sit there and fumble at a keypad for 30 minutes. I mean,
Yeah, those are your two checks. Yeah, basic. All right, so you do that.
hard choices are hard, but they still need to be made.
All right, so while you're guys are yelling, you hear voices coming down, teenage voices like, "Shut the fuck up, old people! Yeah, why aren't you in retirement home? Why you should guys be dead already?"
Keep arguing,
Good
old
one.
people. Take it out on the young.
Really, kids? Come on.
Hey, it's like, hey, I was like, hey, we're just in this like you are.
Yeah, because you suck. Yeah.
You suck before we do, and we're older than you.
Exactly.
Seriously.
There's no excuse.
Over half your life wasted on sucking.
So,
All right.
and antagonize the potential allies.
All right,
No,
so
you gotta earn their respect by actually being a good.
All right, so Carol's coming down the hall with more trays with a little push cart full of trays of food for the new prisoners.
I'll just follow her out so I don't have to be that obvious about being caught.
Okay. So you guys all get, soup and ham and cheese sandwiches.
Well, she
and
served mine.
tab.
So anyway.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of them.
You're ready to eat again already?
Yeah. So you guys, the teenagers aren't going to tell you anything.
They weren't going to anyways.
It's true.
Well, I can actually talk to them face.
Oh no, not
It's
this.
an RPPR game. They're only good for sniping.
Right. I could summon David.
All right. So Saul, you
Follow Carol out and just follow her.
Carol out into the secure area. You see Chet is there. There's a couple other townspeople. There's actually several super jacked up gym rat types. You're based right along enough to realize that the gym is probably really profitable now because they must be selling super soldier drugs. In fact, one of the gym rats is hovering by a fabricator that is currently producing super soldier drugs.
Literally hovering, or is it figuratively hovering?
Figuratively hovering.
That
So
distinction is necessary.
so Chet is having a conversation with some of the other town people, coffee clutch kind of thing, only in a super secret sci-fi base.
Like you do.
Like you do. While Carol is going over talking to some other women. It's kind of like a potluck dinner, only they're feeding prisoners in a secret illegal base, prison that they are running.
Yeah.
So it's like Lutherans.
Wow.
All right. That's my understanding of Luther as well. With the secret prisons. They love their secret prisons. So...
Hurry home companion got real dark.
Yeah.
All right,
But there's also, at the end of the corridor, you see a couple of younger guys, geek types, talking in front of a giant Ideal supercomputer.
who would actually know what's going on. So
Yes.
let's go listen in on that.
Okay, so you go listen in on that, and they are talking about the threat matrix. And they're talking about, so do you have technology as a skill?
I have Arcana.
Okay. Definitely not magic.
Yeah.
But you realize, the one thing you do realize is that they do have magical sensors or technology sensors that can detect very obvious magic, so like the mask and other things like that.
Fuck your addiction to information to remember it to tell technological people later. It's just
But they're talking about we need to get the threat matrix to kick out more resources from. But they're we're doing pretty good. Like this, look, we got a big response. We're going to get a huge shipment in with this. But it's changing. Like, why if we're doing the same thing over and over again, why shouldn't it get the same result? Well, obviously because the neural AI is adapting to our responses. So we realize we're under threat, so we're going to get more and more and more. But we're not changing our defenses. We should be diverting some of the shipment to expanding the base's defenses. But if we do that, then
so I was wrong about the nerds giving me more information.
they are, but you're not.
So I'll go back to town gossip.
All right,
types of things I can exploit.
All right, so the coffee clutch. There's the coffee clutch. The town elders. There's the gym rat who is talking, and then the lunch ladies and the gym rats.
Let's listen to the town elders
All right.
for a little bit. What do I get from them?
What kind of skills do you
Empathy.
have? Empathy, perfect. Yeah.
Weird.
4.
All right, there's obviously some politics going on. Chet is being threatened by another faction within there who question his judgment because things are going, but they want to be more conservative. They want Chet is all about shipping out as much ore as they get as quickly as possible for as much money as possible to expand and become prosperous because that's what makes people happy. But the other town elders are like, well, the source isn't going to like that. The source wants us to be more careful because if we attract too much attention, we'll get the feds questioning how we get all this ore, and we don't have to worry about the EPA. And he's like, well, the source is just a worry war. We can protect him. He's fine down in the bunker.
Did the base raid the town?
So there's a bit of right now. Everything's fine. So Chet's on top, but there is this faction sort of picking at him,
I'm not touching you.
Trying to undermine his leadership. But that's the main
Go talk to the source. Let me know where.
Yeah, so you know where the source is. It's the bunker, which is down that tunnel.
Okay.
Can I get over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the secure wing of the base.
All right, so let's go over to the bunker.
All right, so you're heading over there. You guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Why is that the noise all hovering makes?
That'd be the Jetsons noise.
Start playing with the TV now to see if there's any.
Oh yeah, you can give me another technology
I
check.
beat booped it for free earlier.
Oh yeah.
He did, so.
You can get some information out of it. They didn't totally lock it down. And it says, it's actually you get on something about threat level. And there's threat level history. It started at black 1, which is the highest level, then receded down to red, and then escalated or de-escalated down to yellow, and then has been going back up in the last 7 months, just steadily. Incident 1, Incident 2, Incident 3, Incident 5. There's been
Are there any dates
38 incidents, including today's Incident 39.
Are there any incidents that might be other dates significant to us?
No.
Okay.
Well, you realize this is today's Incident 39. Every one must be a break-in, attempted break-in of the base.
It's only
Yeah,
localized.
absolutely.
Okay.
So they're talking about the threat level of this base.
Okay.
So Black 1 was Ragnarok, obviously. Then it de-escalated as the base powered down. And then someone turned it back on. And then there's just been a steady stream of intruders. And that's been escalating the threat level. Between the two of you, as you're getting into the hangover, so you're hungover now, you realize that it's about to go to the next tier of response. This tier has been send more supplies to reinforce and expand the base.
Does it say what the next tier is? or-
No, it does not. So that would be another check to try and get that information.
So, I have a question. Even though, like I said, it was my nanites telling me that they were shut down, correct?
Yes, they respond to ideal response.
Okay.
You're a detainee,
Well, that's
and
fine.
ideal tech should be shut down.
So, actually, it's like, I'll just kind of go into my talking to them again.
All right.
It's like, can you identify the ideal member, Chet Dana?
No.
So you don't recognize him as a member of the ideal?
No.
So it's like, how should he behave? I don't know. This is me talking to them. So even though we're under the base lockdown, he's obviously in control here. This is not an ideal control facility. So
It is an ideal control facility.
But he's
Chet Dana does not control this facility.
who controls it?
Ideal civilian associate number, ID number 339992222555.
Name associated.
You're a detainee. You're not cleared for that information. It is a valid ID response.
So, all right. So I will. When was this last time that this person access the information? Access the tech.
You're not cleared for that information.
You weren't brief.
So yeah, I'm being brief. I just can't.
If
get
you
to
want,
it.
I can expedite the appeal process for your detention.
Well,
Dude, that can't go wrong at all.
so what? Well, what would be?
We're flagging the database, right?
Okay. Well, what would be the process for expediting that?
I send it to the network.
All right. And how fast would the process be for getting that back?
However long the ideal associate wants to entertain him. Or if he wants to refer it to the neural AI judicial system.
That's my monster. My monster.
So literally, I could present my case before them.
No, we would.
I wouldn't have the chance to defend myself.
your brain is not fast enough.
Oh.
Okay, we'd be able to.
We have downloaded your knowledge of the legal system and would apply it
Okay.
as optimally as possible.
Okay, is it possible for me to get an audience with the employee, the ideal employee that?
We can request it.
So do so, please.
Denied.
Okay.
I told you it was fast.
Okay, then we'll go with the judicial.
Okay. All right. Would you like the summary?
Yes, please.
All right, here it is. It's 84 pages.
Briefs.
Yeah.
Well, this was my career beforehand, so let's go
Just
through
start
it.
reading it. All right. So you got a 4. The seems like the next response. You don't know the details, but it's called lockdown.
Shit.
Yeah.
So if we do too much mucking around, we get locked down, which means we're probably not getting out.
Oh, and well, yeah. So you don't know what that entails.
I'm not-
And it'd probably,
If I had to guess.
destroy the town's economy and other horrible things like that.
Hey! Holy shit! We got a bargaining chip!
Yeah, you do have a bargain chip. Anyway, Saul, you float down to the tunnel. There's a winding staircase leading down.
I mean, I could hover in circles down, or I can just go down.
All right, yeah. Whatever's more appropriate. But you float down, and you come to a large, it's like a nuclear vault door, but it's open. And inside you can see a command center, and there is someone making a cup of coffee there, because there's a little craft service tables kind of set up in the corner, a little coffee break table next to the nuclear command bunker or the command center.
Like you do.
Like you do.
It seems legit.
There's just a middle-aged balding guy. He's got glasses on, sweater vest, and it's kind of cold down here. I mean, you're pretty far underground. And, climate control system's obviously not, super great. He's wearing slippers. And khakis, and he's just kind of making coffee. You're invisible, so he doesn't notice you. So,
Trying to decide if you'd be cool if I talked. Probably not.
Well, considering the side effect you said always happens when you're not visible.
Yeah, just stand on across the room. Slow roast.
Buttered lettuce.
yeah, if you say web salad, he's just gonna fucking kill you. I'll say that much.
Empathy to observe him for a while.
Sure.
Kind of get a read on his body language. Oh, fuck, 6.
All right, you can spin from that. You could either figure out if it is cool to talk to him or not, and you can get a sense that this guy's right now he's at ease, but he's pretty world weary. He's very familiar with all these controls and commands. This is someone who is used to, being in a place that no normal person would ever be in. He's surrounded by super science technology, supercomputers, and that kind of thing, and he's totally at home with it. But he's not. He clearly doesn't have any superpowers himself. At least, and if he does have superpowers, he's doing a really good job disguising it. So, what do you want your spin result to be?
I want to know how he'd respond if I started talking.
He'd be wary, but he wouldn't hit a panic button immediately. He'd want to hear what you'd have to say.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
So I'll.
But he probably has something up his sleeve in case you're.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
In case of invisible stalkers.
Or assassins.
Also that.
Yeah. It's pretty smart.
Yes, I'll wait until the coffee is in a safe location.
Well, that's nice.
The coffee has been moved to a secure location.
All right, so he finishes pouring it, pouring in the sugar, stirring it, so he's walking back.
Protected at the bottom.
Do you
of the
already
stairs.
wait for him to sit down?
I wait for him to sit down and set the coffee so he doesn't spill it
All right.
in his lap.
He has a little cup. Someone glued a cup holder to the side of his command chair.
Yeah.
A little cheap road stuff,
It's in Sector 17.
So I'll just. So would you mind explaining to me how some of this works?
Oh, I knew there was magic. Fucking magic assholes. Well, you haven't killed me, so.
Yeah,
thank
I have no reason to kill you. This is not my goal.
Okay, well, all
My
right.
goal is to annoy you.
It would have been bad for both of us if you had tried
you don't know
violence.
because I'm invisible.
Hi, my name's Herbert. What's yours?
Just call me the doctor right now.
Seriously? Seriously? You're already in here. Okay, whatever, Doc. I used to work for the Ideal.
I figured out that much. So what does this, like, obviously this facility is meant to be a long-term detention facility.
No, it's not at all.
Really?
No.
That's Chet's making everyone think that.
No, okay. He's just... Ragnarok happened. I'm part of the Ideal's laundering operation. And it's not money laundering. It's, I guess, commodity laundering. Do you have any idea what the scale of their resources were?
I know that they needed a lot of shell corporations and that some of them are starting to tank now without the Ideal expending those resources.
Well, yeah, no, it's a house of cards. And there's a lot of government people who'd love to get their hands on me, either to kill me or to magically or psychically pry all the secrets out of my head. I can't go into witness protection. They'll just drain my brain and throw me into the ocean. So, I look for a place to hide. And this is a nice remote area because it's really secure. And then, of course, the idea... But I still need food, and I don't want to, be locked in a bunker, go crazy. So, got to come up for air every once in a while and talk to normal people. So I made a deal to do this. Basically, this place is hooked up into facilities all in deep space. The Ideal built mining operations in the main belt around Mars to get all the raw materials they would need to build all their crazy-ass fucking bases. And they teleport it here and then truck it to wherever they needed raw materials to build a spaceship hangar that's underground or whatever. And I'm part of the team that kept all the books making this place. Look, the government knew something was here, but they had no idea the scale. No one, in fact, I don't even know the scale of it. Like, they just, there's always more. So, yeah, they're just getting stuff mined by robots out in the asteroids.
Neat.
And yeah, no, it's neat. They could do a lot for us.
So this has a way to get to Mars? Obviously, Mars stuff can come here.
Oh, is that what you're looking for? I think. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, that's what I'm looking for. The people that I came with have different goals, but they're not malicious.
Okay.
Well,
you just got
the one might have malicious goal.
Malicious. Hey, that's my line.
I was speaking for you.
Okay, look, the people in the towns are getting a little greedy.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm the one who runs things, but Chet, he keeps hurting the town. At first he was fine, but he's, seeing
Well, power corrupts those that aren't ready to wield it.
Yeah, Chet, he did not meet a graft he did not like. So yeah, basically the thing is, I'm not one of their techies, I'm not one of the engineers. I'm smart and I can read their manuals on how to run this thing, but it's really complex. So I couldn't figure out how to order the robots remotely to mine and build stuff, or to send it here just manually. But there's an automated response. When there's a threat, they automatically send more resources to this base so that people can build more, turrets and traps and robots and shit like that, and nuclear fuel for the reactor and all that other good stuff.
Shoes and ships and ceiling.
And so the first time, but the thing is, do the Ideal thing. We didn't want to kill people. The first time that's how we found out, and poor Jed. I feel really bad about him. But he was a dumbass, and he was poking the fucking sentry turrets. He was shooting them with a shotgun. Because he wanted to... NRA! He just wanted to blow one up and then start...
From my gold hands.
We got the first shipment, we realized we had a plan. And then I wouldn't let them just kill people, so we figured out this game, we'd lure in base raiders, and then we'd build a prison to keep them there, and because that's a valid idea. Ideal have their own protocols on building prisons to detain people, because they're all about that, they're being the heroes.
Artificially inflate the threat.
So at first we got a couple of good base raiding, just assholes, just looters, vandals, really bad people, and they're still in there locked up. But then that kind of dried up, and so we Chet had this idea to start, why don't we nudge it along, because those people, they're going to do it sooner or later. Why don't we be the ones to catch them, and then we take better care of them than the feds, and they're not going to get killed. We'll just let
I heard that line.
Okay, so first we did that. We sent some rooms. We got some more people in there, and then more, and then now we got the whole town's a goddamn honeypot. The bar, everyone's there trained to like, oh yeah, I heard there's gold, or oh, I heard there's aliens in there, or there's a cult. There's a goddamn different room every week, and then of course we do have 2 synthetic androids that we got cameras set up all around the edge. Somebody comes in there, looks like they're a do-gooder type. Whoa, here's somebody dragging a bag with a person in it. Oh, we better go rescue him right now. And oh, I can't call for help. Better do it or that person's doomed.
I still got to rescue an android?
Yeah. Actually, the bag just has robot legs. It's just kicking robot legs.
Hey, that's still a thing Aaron wants to say.
Yeah.
If I wasn't metagaming, I'd burn this fucker to the ground.
All right. So
yeah.
Sorry.
So are you comfortable with all these people being incarcerated here indefinitely?
I don't know what to do. I mean, it is kind of a problem.
So are you familiar? Like, what is this facility's tie into the Chink organization?
Chink?
Yeah.
Oh. God, that's a big. Oof, that was a different division. Look, and that's information. Okay, look, we gotta. If we're gonna give you any more, so I told you what's going on. What do you want?
All right. To give you the long and short of it is that myself and my associates, you remember the Gate 9 incident?
Yeah.
You've laundered enough money. You probably
No, I had to do some of the settlements. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you also know about the art exhibit by the clinic or the museum by the clinic.
No, but I believe you, whatever you say about it.
Essentially, it was a storehouse of stuff that our ideals felt that needed to be hidden in plain sight.
Oh, yeah.
And in trying to
Sounds like that.
get clear of the things about being a Gate 9 survivor, we kind of
Oh, were you guys not going to be called human anymore?
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, yeah.
So we ended up...
SCOTUS blog's been talking about that.
The what?
SCOTUS. The
Supreme Court of the United States.
There's a blog about it. They're talking about how the court seems to be indicating that the definition of what is human is going to be narrowed, including the people who are shapeshifted.
So trying to get clear of that before it ruined our lives.
Yeah, I get it. You're not one of the thrill seekers or the idiots.
No. We were trying just to survive, and then we ended up...
Yeah, and then it turns into a thing, and then another thing. It's actually how the ideal worked. It just one thing led to another, and then you're on Mars fighting vampires, and it just I get it.
Oh, so there's vampires up there?
Well, there were. I don't know if they're still there.
Well, it's still good
Cats
to know.
may have killed them.
So anyway,
We just only talk about the ghosts of Mars now.
we've got some different things we need to resolve.
Yeah, you need to go to Mars. All right.
I need to go to Mars.
Here's what I need. I need to get those fucking the townspeople in line to not, cool it. Because now they're moving into super soul drug dealing, because the fabricator doesn't need as much resources, which we don't have to, lure people to be in here anymore.
Money's more fungible than heavy metal ores. Weird.
Yeah, so it's easier to do that, but that's going to bring a lot more heat. So I either need you, to get them hooked up to the black market, to the underground or something like that, so they can just deal directly. Because they already found one undercover Fed. He's in here too, because so hopefully they don't find out where he was going. Yeah, we need another source of income so I can sit here pretty and not be shot by government assassins or anything.
All right, so why do your company need to be here?
We need to get rid of money.
Okay, yeah.
So the Shank Corporation needs to offload a lot of money. So I can get you set up with them so that you can just sell commodities.
Wait, that's one of the Frinkles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, you get them in line. I got 2 things I can tell them that will put you on the money. Yeah, you can follow the money path all the way to the top. I know you're trying to probably find the Night Ranger fortune and get control of that.
That's his thing. I need to get to Mars. I need to get to Cerulean.
Yeah, no, there's a teleport pad around here somewhere. Right. I'll let you help me first.
Of course.
So...
that's what I was trying to say. It's what do I need to do to set up a meet so that you can convince them to start laundering money through them so they don't need to do this.
All right, I'll call a meeting now, and you just back me up in case they decide, someone makes it. These people are just...
Can you access the detention facility from here?
Yeah.
can you set up a
No,
trip?
you're incident 39, right?
Can you set up a trip so that my friends can come help us if things get too sad?
Yeah, sure.
Sad. Sad is
That
also
works.
true.
All right.
That is an appropriate
What
term.
about our stuff? Sad
All right, so
disembodied
I'll
voice.
throw my weight around. They'll really like that. So let's go talk. It'll be great. But yeah, because if they kill me, this base will.
And if they try to kill me, I'm probably going to.
No, yeah.
I'm going to try to take as many people with me as possible.
Great.
I will hope you are not one of the collaterals.
No, if I'm gone, you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
All right. So meanwhile, you guys, you hear a voice in your cells. Be like, hey, hello.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Name's
Different
Herbert. I really run this place.
Wait, your ideal number 3355567.
Numbers.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah. Oh, you're the okay. Yeah, you have nanotech in you. That weird stuff.
I do.
Good book.
Yeah, we discontinued.
Weird stuff.
They discontinued that for a reason.
The psychic reliance and
Well, have you had any blackouts yet?
no.
Oh, good, great. Okay. Anyways, so we
that
are.
was ominous. I don't think that's a point. Well, okay,
I
what?
don't remember all the details. Yeah, I know it starts with blackout. So if you're not in blackouts, you're fine. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to the townspeople, and we're gonna try and work out a deal, get you guys out, and you want to. If I open the cells though, and you hear sounds, just come running down that corridor. Carol came and just shoot anybody who isn't next to Saul.
Don't have guns, but if you gave me my mask back, I could do something. I just can't promise what I do afterwards.
Likewise, my VCR.
Well, let me see. Oh, they have it. They're probably going to try and sell it. Sorry. We'll get it back if the meeting goes well. So,
All right.
It's your property. But you're a base rating type. You can throw a punch.
I'll figure
Beat up some townspeople. So,
Okay, so
What about the roided out ones?
Actually, I've got something for them.
yeah. Haphazard fighting.
Yeah, fair.
I do have
can I shift scenes on logos now?
Yeah.
Okay. What trappings would it take to juice my deceit, presence, and empathy to obscene levels to make this deal work?
Yes, the Trump package.
That would be it. You'd have deceit, presence, sympathy with no extras. So, but it would be at superhuman level.
Okay.
And you'd be rolling logo skill, but superhuman level versus normal townspeople. So your basic,
Well,
mind reading.
then either
and
way, it's
telepathy.
+3 versus +3 then. So
Yeah, but it's superhuman tier.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even with superhuman tier, because I only have logos at 1 right now.
Well, you get because they're rolling a mundane tier. You have a +4 to all your rolls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah. Versus their, so it'd be 5 versus their whatever their skill is.
Yeah, which is better than 3. Okay.
All right, so the two of you walk in. They look very alarmed. The gym rat is like, "Oh, don't worry, Herbert. I got this guy." No, hold on. He's a friend. Friend. All right. Look, this arrangement isn't sustainable. I think we can all agree on that. Mister,
Just call me Saul.
Dr. Saul here has an idea that can help us all. Because he's a really good base raider. He got all the way in here. He's really powerful. Like, we don't want to fight this guy, but he's really reasonable too, okay? And he totally fails his role. Everyone's very suspicious of you. So, Saul, tell us your proposal about how you can make everything better and we don't have to, hold people hostage. Imprison them lawfully, morally, because we're good people here.
All right, so I guess I'm just going to do logos-infused presence to just talk everyone down, and it's just, I understand why you did this, and, you're wanting to support your local economy. Who wouldn't?
This is social combat. The Chet is not great. He has a +2, so he's going to roll. This is an opposed check, so... Wow.
So that's a 4 at superhuman tier?
Wait, you got 3 plus 5. Yeah, it's 8, because you're... Yeah.
Yeah, so
8.
4 at superhuman tier.
Yeah.
So that's 8.
Oh, yeah. Versus, his nothing. So you're extremely persuasive. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Oh yeah, I am a bit uncomfortable detaining people for an indefinite future in an underground prison.
And it's just risky.
It is risky, yes. Yeah, that's the main thing. But maybe because we're basically a super,
and you look
super Guantanamo, maybe not.
Yeah, it's like you look so swole right now. It would be a shame to have all that.
Everybody, that's a normal. The gym rat. It's not very reasonable. You can roll super empathy.
It just seems like an extra risky strategy. Did you say an extra crispy recipe? You know I didn't.
That's a 0 at superhuman. Do I have to make it at least +1 though?
Yeah.
All right.
You can spend a fate point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend a fate point activist for my agenda.
All right. Very much your agenda. The gym, you realize, oh shit, that gym rat already thought of that idea and is probably making a lot of money, but he's skimming. So yeah, that's why you're saying basically take out all of his embezzling, and so he starts screaming. He's like, "This guy's a Fed. He's undercover. He's gonna get us all down. He's gonna destroy it." And people are getting very anxious because again,
tell them that you have to tell them if you're a cop.
Yeah, that would be deceit. You could make everyone believe that if with a superhuman deceit.
Please, it's so important.
Yes, I can assure you that I am not a cop. If I were a cop, I would have to be lawful and tell you that I was in fact a
I'm
cop.
giving you an additional +2.
Meme bumps.
Because it's come full circle.
Yeah.
So with the +5 from superhuman tier and the +2 for Ross Fiat, that's an 8 again.
All right, they did better. They got a 4, but that 8 beats 4. So yeah, he's right. He's not a cop. So they're all convinced except for Gym Rat Guy. So Gym Rat Guy, this is bullshit, man. He punches a nearby wall, crumples it. He starts storming out. He's going for the exit. So.
Is there a way to stop that? Because I feel like that's going to be a problem for you guys if you wanted to keep a lid on this.
Do you want him? You want to lock him? Mm-hmm. You want to lock him in here with us? I'd let him go. I mean, do you want to fight him? No, please fight him. Go, yeah.
Well, I was going to say we can let one of my friends out to go take care of him.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. He pushes.
And then they're going to need their stuff back.
Okay. Damn.
Just think of the mountains of money you're going to make through this deal.
All right. They let him go, but they let you go as well.
And through the relay, there's a super soldier roid rat running loose. He needs to not leave because he's going to do something.
Leave the base or town?
Well, by the time you guys get there, and the guy is super strong and super fast, so he's running out. You can catch up to him at the outside the mine, like in the big
on the entrance.
No, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
So
they release our stuff.
They release your stuff. You have to go get it.
My
you
power.
get us that.
I grab the mask.
Yeah, you're running out. It's reactivate. And you ate Carol's delicious ham and cheese sandwich, so you got you got your charge back. So.
And soup.
And soup. It was not very good soup, though.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, what are you going to do with condensed soup?
Yeah, exactly. So
Beef and bacon's good. It's good comfort food.
it was expired. So
How does saltwater expire?
they have expiration
does.
dates.
Actually, it can. The container. No, seriously.
I know, but still.
Yeah, Jesus, entropy affects us all, Dan.
Maybe those of you that don't eat enough preservatives.
All right, well, you would.
You got me there.
Dan is the only one brave enough to eat a double down. So anyways, basically, what I'm saying is the fight's going to be outside in the massive pit
I was gonna
area.
try to-
So it's like a DBZ episode.
I was going to try to challenge him to something very specific.
Or Power Rangers episode right
Arm
before.
wrestling?
Oh, no. Well, the mask is going to request it.
Okay.
Because it's a chaos mask. It wants to do damage.
Yeah. No, it does.
Is this guy obviously the person running the gym?
Yeah. But he is called, by the time you get there, he has already called for reinforcements, some of whom have flight. And
Look at him and say, one-on-one battle for your gym.
all right.
In the gym.
Do you have intimidate or persuade?
Yes, actually. I do have
I'm sorry,
intimidate.
presence. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
He just put the cat mask on,
The
too.
chem mask will go on as a secondary thing, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping to do that in the
If
gym.
you go to +1, he's a very easy person to convince that way.
Oh, this is to piss him off enough, so
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
figure intimidate would work.
To make him go mono.
Yeah,
mono.
total of +3, so you know.
Yeah, no, he's like, all right, 180x. Like right now, just follow me this way. Come on,
Bros.
Come on, bros, pick me up. Oh, God. God, and there's the two flyers, like each one grabs him by the arm, and while he's going like this, they just fly him back.
Full villain shout, holding the mask up. I will have your gym, and then hop in the van.
All right.
We're just gonna win.
Yeah, so you all get back.
I guess we're going.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's watch this atrocity.
This is gonna end poorly.
All right, so this guy is super roided up. He is quite bad to the bone. But yeah, so you're in the gym. They do have actually titanium reinforced turnbuckles, and this is for fighting.
No gym equipment.
They do have gym equipment,
Okay.
but they actually have a fighting ring in it.
Okay.
Who's the guy in charge of the WWE?
Oh, McMahon.
Yeah, can I totally use Logos to McMahon him up a little bit?
You still have the social stuff, so yeah, you're totally good.
So, or actually, if you want to cage match force fields up, nobody leaves.
His name is Chad, by the way.
It's Thunderdome.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, what is your?
Yeah. That's.
What is your? Yeah, no. What's your
That's a
walk-in
one
music? Not
on
That's
Logos.
I mean,
Super Limited.
yeah.
Oh no.
super
Remember,
So it's
remember
more than
the
enough.
side effect of the mask.
You have to inflict chaos.
Yeah.
After Flick Chaos, it also had an extra side effect. It's extra ridiculous because I somehow end up imitating at weird moments the musical Cats
Oh, that's
and
right.
having
Yeah.
to make cat jokes.
Yeah.
All right. So for some goddamn reason,
You just do a synthetic mishmash of John Cena and the main line from Cats.
no, it's just it's just jellicle cats all up.
Go with it.
Yeah.
Just run
So there's a 5 for a scene aspect.
All right. Yeah, so you can invoke that for free for once.
Yeah, what's
Actually,
that?
you get twice because you got spent on that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So he is super strong, and
Does he get scene aspects from me as well? Just totally hyping him up.
You could get one scene aspect for that from hyping the crowd up. So like there are a lot of other super soldier drugs.
we got a hype.
Gym rats there who have been taking over cocktails, various super soldier drugs. So energy projection, invincibility, that kind of stuff. Super strength, super speed. But so it's kind of like a crappy X-Men, crappy gym rat X-Men because they've been training, trying to figure out their powers, but they're not very good at it. But there's enough of them that this would be really bad if you fought them all at once.
Yeah, I'm trying not.
Yeah, but you're there, and they're totally willing to actually go with this ridiculous thing. So what is your alertness at?
Alertness.
Because that has the initiative physical on it.
Gotcha. My alertness will be average. So
Just +1.
yep.
All right.
But I can heroic music jump that if I need to.
He has alertness at 2, so he will be going first.
Oh, just is it the roll? or-
No, you just go in order of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess he'll go first, but I've got the mask on. So.
Yeah, you got the mask on. So you're at Ascendant tier, I think.
Ascended haphazard fighting.
Yeah.
I've got a +1 on that, so.
All right. So you'll have an additional +2 advantage over him.
Okay.
So you're basically rolling a +3.
Okay.
And he has his skill at +3 as well. So,
All right.
so he's just going to try and punch you in the face.
All right. And
Oh, you got 2 tickets to the gun show, and he does the double punch.
Wow.
You can't beat the double punch, or can you? That's a 6.
it's like a +3. All right. I'll describe it after I roll, if that's all right. That way it's... Unless describing it would help or hurt in any way. I mean, really, it's...
Which aspect are you using?
I was just going to be haphazard fighting to start with.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to invoke yet.
Yeah. I am going to invoke with that hype music.
All right.
The heroic music and the hype.
It's very synthwave.
I'll start with the heroic music for a reroll.
Okay. You get one more invocation on that.
Okay. What the fuck, man?
Nothing?
It's a better roll.
Yeah.
Hold on. So that'll be a +2 total. What's he at?
+6.
That's going to have to be a reroll.
Isn't your tier higher?
It is, but
That's counted into it.
He's got a higher skill.
Yeah. This is his thing.
So I will drop the hype one just for one more reroll real quick.
Okay.
And then I'm probably going to start digging to fate points.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys might have to cheat to get him to win.
What a thought.
It's like this guy is. Yeah, he is.
No, he is Jack.
He is a tank.
That's still 1, 2.
You could have just spent the points.
So if I spend one more fate point for...
You guys should always probably, unless you get a -3 or less, you should always just +2.
Well, it's like I was 3 behind him.
Okay.
So this time I'm not 3 behind him. So I will tap an aspect for...
I mean, it's just stress, so you can take the damage.
Okay. So it's if I'm at, hold on a second. So
What'd you get on your roll?
on the roll, it's so it's +3 essentially.
Yeah.
5.
You got a 5? So
No,
yeah,
no, sorry, 4.
Yeah, then it's just 2 damage.
All right, I'll just do that.
Yeah, you get jacked in the face.
Or like in the ear. He hits
Yeah.
me in the ear.
Yeah, it's a fight club. Ow, you hit me in the ear.
You hit me in the ear.
Yeah, that's right. What you gonna do about it? Huh, kitty cat? What?
I'll do an assault.
All right. All right.
I'll eat his face.
You cannot. Did you get a thing that lets you actually do damage, or are you just doing the?
I'm doing the haphazard fighting this time because it is that much higher.
Yeah.
I mean, I can use my regular unarmed skill, but that's not
No.
going to measure up. So,
And he can't. Yeah, you're doing aspect maneuver, so he can't. His main thing is actually he's better at resisting damage than he is dodging it, and he can only dodge this.
and this is to start stacking up aspects on him in the hopes
Yeah.
that I can spin him. So,
Yeah.
Dodge!
that's a total of since I'm +3 compared to him, right?
Yeah.
That's a total of +5.
+5. All right. He will try and dodge. He has a +1 on this. That's superhuman tier.
All right.
It's a 0. So you got 5 shift basically.
Is that a shift actually?
Well, no, you got
Oh, I got
5
+5
versus
total.
his 0. So yeah,
So that is-
spin.
that's
so
an
you
knockout.
can
I think according to your rules, that was spin equals knockout.
you can use that for a knockout. You could actually, because you can affect 2 status conditions on him. So you can just apply 2 aspects on it to say like, set up and knock down. Yeah.
Okay, so
Basically, pull that Jason Bourne maneuver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rope-a-dope him first, and
Yeah.
then just slap him for the social aspect, where he's going to be too pissed off.
Basically stunning him so that
Yeah.
long enough that he takes the 10 count.
I said, "What the fuck?" And then, do I go? Does that mean that next round is to go for the kill, or is that just?
You can't inflict damage with your haphazard fighter. Remember, you can only do the aspect. But you
Right.
knock him out for 10 seconds. You stun him
Okay,
for
okay.
10 seconds, which is enough for him to win. For you to win a fight.
So I'll stun him for 10 seconds, and then
Yeah.
I will,
He's just on the ground.
Mario comes out and counts to 10.
while it's happening, I will use Intimidate, the extraordinary level Intimidate
Yeah. Okay.
from the mask to essentially make it seem that much more embarrassing. You just got whooped.
Oh yeah. All right.
So,
Only the Macho Man,
oh
right?
crap! But still, I'm still. What am I up against?
It's mundane willpower of 2.
Oh,
So
well, that
you get
is-
an additional +2 bonus on that.
So +2, +2, total +2.
All right. That won't affect him
Okay.
because he got it too. It cancels out unless you have a fate point to spend.
Oh, why the hell not?
All right. That will be enough to scare him. So
And
yeah.
I'll just basically put a foot on his chest
All right.
because I'm that badass.
All right. So
And let
yeah.
out a triumphant.
Give me a willpower check.
All right,
Can you take the mask off?
that's true. Fuck. Resolve. Okay.
Yeah, resolve, sorry.
What's my difficulty on this?
Oh yeah, Jeff. Yeah, you realize he's trying to pull the mask off, which looks like magically addicting. Are you going to lend your?
Yes.
All right.
I
Jeff
roll
can
dice to help.
take off the mask. Yeah.
7.
7 is enough with the power of aesthetic.
Okay.
You don't have to roll.
All right, I'll just take it off, but still be exhausted.
Yeah.
Stumble backwards. Mutter about how embarrassing that thing is.
All right.
Why do you keep putting it on?
It's helpful.
Yeah.
It's strangely liberating. But
So yeah, you basically with Herbert's help and you work out his
So
deal.
is women's underwear. Just try that.
And you have superhuman contacting, right?
So
with
due to
your minions.
networking, yeah.
Yeah, networking. Yeah.
So
They are able to organize a deal where you can sell the super soldier drugs for the town profit and launder it, so you don't have to detain people in an illegal super prison.
we'll set it up for them because that's using my powers of evil for good.
Yeah. And so the town won't be quite as prosperous. They'll have to slow down. They'll have to shut down the mine. Well, actually, no, they can keep the mine up, but they'll have to slow down the shipments to return. So the only thing now is that there's about 100 people left in the detention center, the illegal super ideal base. Some of them are bad. Some of them are good. You could just let the townspeople keep them.
Chet definitely goes in.
Well, just and figure out who could be real.
Oh yeah, Chet goes in. Yeah.
Chet, because fuck him.
Yeah, but,
and his Roy buddy's up to you guys.
Yeah, but what about the teenagers? So, what can we get identify information on them?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are they?
There's a bunch of them. There's like several dozen.
How about we just put it up to Herbert? He seems
Yeah.
pretty
All right.
level-headed.
Custodian.
I'll let him go eventually, I guess.
Yeah, you
All right.
seem like a smart guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want a job?
I want to not be dead, so if I take
a job would help with that.
well, the whole government assassin's looking for me.
Yeah, this might be the same
Not
place.
when you own enough government.
Okay, well, you get control of the Night Ranger fortune, and I'll help you manage it. Like the good old days.
Yeah.
So about that. Basically, you need to work your way up. The Idealville was the last stage in the operation, so you need to go. You need to go further up the food chain, as it were. There's two places. There's two things I know. One, the former Attorney General had a lot of dealings. Connie Inskeep with the previous administration. I randomly generated that name. I don't know.
From what?
There's actually a book I have with the last name is Inskeep and Connie.
Inskeep is a real name.
Yeah.
But no, I was just thinking, okay, Inskeep is an NPR name. And
Yeah.
what, did you go to the random NPR name generator?
Well, look, she's an attorney general, but she had a lot of. She was sort of on the ideal side more, so you can talk if you can convince her to tell you more about it. But she's high up government official. The other thing is there was another facility like this in Europe. It wasn't for the high tech stuff. It was more for the extra dimensional weirdness and the exotic stuff. It's the Lund Mansion. It's in Denmark. Here's the address approximately. That place is weird, but they will have more about this infrastructure. There's basically what you're looking at. There's a shadow economy, a shadow infrastructure for the the Ideal built across the entire planet. You need to find the nexus of it, and that's where you're going to find your answers. This is the output. You need to go upstream to the input. So those are two things that I know.
Character need to step up the conspiramid a bit more.
Yeah. Well, you've already worked up to the second level. This is there's a teleporter there. There's a couple of places near Mars.
I want to ask if it can be keyed over to.
Well, on Mars and some of the moons and whatnot. So I don't know exactly which one's which. So
I need the Magic Tech research facility.
And I need the information. See if we can key over to the Warbot facility, the Warbot Arena facility.
No, this is all off-world stuff. The Warbot Arena is on Earth. It's on Montana.
Okay, so there's no teleporter receiving pad on there, or
Not from there to there. They've never interacted with each other.
The Warbot thing wasn't ever an ideal thing, right?
It had ideal technology, but it was built by a tech billionaire.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was built so rich people could shoot things for fun without risk of bodily harm, or watch people get shot by things for fun. Gladiatorial arena. So you get you can go to Mars now.
So I did want to ask him, what else did you know about these blackouts with the nanotes?
We discontinued it. Something. The insurance claims had something about blackouts leading to psychosis, leading to high energy incidents. Is how they're described.
I would assume that means high energy discharges.
I'm not a physicist.
So I'm gonna figure. So all right. Well, I would ask. Okay, so despite this, do you know any other places besides where they would possibly keep a lot of documentation on?
You already know that.
Okay, I thought
the Warbot Arena has.
I was going to see if there's other places besides it.
He doesn't know.
Okay,
he's not an engineer; he's an accountant.
So, well, no, an accountant, but other places that might have been there.
His name is Herbert.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'm an accountant.
Oh yeah, not an engineer, Jim. Thank you. So yeah, he doesn't know anything else about it. He's just I'm kind of surprised you're pretty normal. So good for you.
Questionable.
No, you can talk to him and everything. He's not talking to to himself aloud, is he?
Well, if you're talking about the communication with the nanites themselves when I'm trying to retrieve information, I usually keep quiet.
No, aloud. Like you're not talking to people that aren't in the room.
No.
See? Yeah.
So
it could be because he doesn't have them all.
Oh, you got an incomplete installation.
Well, no, they only gave an installation with a certain amount. They said there's a safety limit for a certain amount.
Oh.
He has the shareware version.
Well, who installed it for you?
Well, it was a device. It was a self-installation, a device that was.
Oh wow.
That's brave
of you.
The popsicle house. So.
Oh yeah. I seem to remember. Yeah, they put it in art to make it inconspicuous or something.
Yeah, but we're needing this issue to kind of sort of defrag it because it. Let's just say it picked up some malware.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I need the.
Build that confidence.
Should you kind of want to get out of the facility then? You don't want to set off any sensors.
No. This was
the incomplete part.
This was after
Oh.
my installation. So.
Oh wow, where is it now?
So
We have
it's safe.
Okay, good.
So, but that's why I'm needing the.
It's not in a population center, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Roll
it's-
deceit on that, sir.
It's in a safe place.
In the middle of Chicago.
Yeah.
Where the riot's about to happen. Woo!
Aaron just picked up his dice.
I'll spend up my last fate point. So, so +2.
Okay. He's not gonna question you. He doesn't want to know that
I don't
much.
care. If
Smart enough to not get too involved.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
like, all right, good job.
So, but yeah, I just want to make sure it's set there, and then we can kind of do it because I am hoping to use the nanites to basically unlock because there's another major issue that I found out they can take care of. So, but I want to make sure that's locked in. So.
Oh yeah. No, see, I mean, this is how the Ideal gets started. They're a lot of them just were normal people, and they got caught up in something, and something else happens, and oh no, there's a crisis, and then time travel, dinosaurs. It just happens.
It just continues to escalate.
It just evens out.
It escalates until the ecosystem can't handle it anymore. Then it wipes them out and starts fresh.
Oh man, is that what's going on? That would explain a lot.
Don't give the time as a flat circle approach.
Anyways, I'm just glad to be here. It's a small town. It's kind of boring, but I'm not going crazy. I'm not, locked in a bunker by myself, eating slurry paste. I get to have real food, and I'm safe. And
Carol makes a damn fine ham sandwich.
yeah, no, right? It's pretty nice.
You can hit the gym now. It's safe.
Look, they love me. I'm fine. It's fine.
Okay, so
Anyways, yeah, thank you for coming by, sorting this stuff out. I'll release those people sooner or later. If you find anything that wipes memories, let me know.
we found a place where memories get stored,
but it's
not a good idea to go there.
Wait. I don't know. All right.
We'll keep an eye out.
That sounds kind of familiar, but again, they brief me on so much stuff.
Actually,
Yeah, we have the links.
the links might be used to extract memories.
Oh, you want to? Yeah, we got a couple of nerds up here. They figured out a lot of this stuff too.
You guys' call.
we can lend one. Oh well,
anything out of
actually,
this?
like I said, how much information do you have here?
I don't know.
So,
A number?
We know about the blue.
Allied base number 1.
The what?
No, we don't need to. No.
No?
Tell them about the what?
Sector, he's talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think we should tell him about that one.
The more we expose old Ideal stuff to people hoping for a better yesterday, the more problems we're going to have on our.
They know we got a lot, and they're going to want more.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you can give them the scepter. Who has the scepter, by the way?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
So that's his choice.
So yeah, you're not giving it to him.
No.
All right, that's fine.
Bill wants to one day
Herbert
trade
is a
out.
reasonable person, believe it or not. There are reasonable people in my campaigns. They're not all crazy assholes. And you
say that for the PCs?
Yeah. Well, you guys are can be kind of unreasonable then.
I felt I was more than reasonable.
I said at times. Yeah, this actually everyone was reasonable.
Okay, we seesaw between reasonable and sociopathic.
Yeah.
Like
So
most
since
people.
we now have an allied base, I guess.
He doesn't really want you guys hanging around too much.
Okay.
But if we need to swing by and use the Mars teleporter,
You can.
stop
Yeah.
It has
So
a link of
allies,
communication,
but not
information.
Yeah.
friends.
We put to bed giving the links to the nerds to see if they can
Do
figure
you guys?
out.
Is it worth the
I'm
risk?
okay with at least
and
giving one of them. So
Can we get anything for it?
I'm just saying it's an idea.
Well, if you want to use the teleporter more than once, that would be nice. A good down payment.
yeah.
So we can give them one for now. We have
Yeah, it's
3.
uh,
like here.
Well, give one of each. So
One link, one book.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay.
See if we can use this to figure out how to safely extract their memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really important that you don't try
that's
to
all you
view
use
the
it for.
memories.
Okay.
It is like super addictive.
Oh.
worse
Oh,
than
that
that.
sounds familiar. There were a couple places like that they're like,
Oh, there's a couple places like that.
well, not exact, but like, oh, here's really powerful tech that's really, or something really cool that we get. Oh, it turns out it wipes out. It's really, the downsides
It's bad.
wipe out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a farming tech that like, or some sort of farming utopia where the plants grow really fast and like, oh, we could end world hunger and live forever. And oh, it turns out it just,
While he's yammering, we all share
Re-terraforms.
a
Re-terraforms.
uncomfortable look.
yeah, they got rid of that. I think they threw that into the sun.
That's a good place to put things.
Yeah, I did see an alert a while ago that one of the heroes was being rebuilt or remade or whatever. Paraton. Oh man, I wish he was back. He was a level-headed hero, or it. I don't know if he had a gender. It was an energy construct.
Jeff was a sneezing fit.
But it got shot into the sun. I guess there's a malfunction.
Meanwhile,
You
so
know,
the sun.
Do you have knowledge on what happened to Ideal Island?
Oh, they're under siege. The government's trying to get their way in there.
So that's still going on?
Oh yeah, that's going to go on until they all die of old age, or the government finally assaults it, which is probably going to release weapons of mass destruction. It's going to kill millions of people.
We should probably step in and stop that at some point.
You see that right there? That's how you end up with a new ideal.
Yeah, that we can do it better.
So who are we helping?
All right, so a flask. I had one of those. Let's
There you
go
go.
back to drunk. I like
And on that note,
All right, so that ends the session, as you guys.
Did we get any loot out of this?
No, you
Damn,
got,
Well, we got a teleporter to Mars.
you all get a skill point.
and friends.
That's going to minions.
So you don't get any loot per se, but
on that later.
that might repay off later. You have access to the Mars base now. You can also go to Warbot Arena. That's just a drive to Montana. You use the dongle to get in there. You hear about the upcoming event in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. Wait, where'd the Ludian go? He wrote
He's
it
back at the hotel.
Yeah, he was at the hotel the entire
hotel.
time. You actually find out there's a lot of pay-per-view bills you have to pay now.
You're going to have to earn that back. How well do you keep bar?
Alright.
We're getting a looting bartender.
Alright.
I like it.
And then the...
Give him a funny voice, Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Library tech is being studied by the people at the super prison.
That won't cause problems later.
Ideal.
Never.
But you introduce them to I'll buy it at a high price guy. They start shipping super soldier drugs out.
Life is good.
Life is good.
Let's re-escalate.
As long as you're not Chet.
So, how long am I stuck with Haunted by Infinite Knowledge? It's currently at Severe.
Severe, I will look that up after I finish that. That might get downgraded.
To moderate next time.
Yeah, might. It should, yeah. Question, comments, discussion. You guys have
Oh, great.
Yeah. Sounds good.
so we probably won't
It's a little
play.
lighter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, last session you guys were, existential threat to civilization. So
Yeah. So this is- next one we are dealing with, the community of jerks. So,
Well, and like extrajudicial rendition.
yeah.
yeah, they
There is
had their
that.
own. They had their own. I mean, they were waterboarding. it,
Yeah,
but they were.
but still due process was being denied.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Secret prison. Yeah. Everyone thinks those people are dead or missing. Yeah.
Guantanamo Mayberry.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well done.
All right, so we'll play probably this one, but you listeners will get it whenever.
You'll get it whenever. You'll just know this happened sometime around Gen Con.
We'll just
Gen Con!